everybody. Welcome to Comix. My name is Ash.
I'm Carmen.
I'm Andres.
I'm Esteban.
This is Luis.
And we are Comix. Today I'm the host, hence all the sweat. Hey, Esteban. Have you ever been hit with a weapon?
Have I ever been hit with a weapon?
Of any sort? Wiffle ball bat?
Yeah, aluminum bat. Yeah.
You've been hit with an aluminum bat?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Steel
cool.
chair.
I don't know if you're talking about like a hardcore match or...
No, like legit, a chair.
Okay. You okay?
No, I'm fine. I mean, aside from, the 2 concussions I received in high school, but, whatever. I'm good.
I'm stalling because there was music in the background. And
I wonder why.
That's very sweet of you to lower that while you're recording a podcast. Thank you, sir.
Well, okay.
The viewers appreciate you.
Here's why I just need like constant, and it keeps me going.
Motherfucker, your friends are talking to you. Is that not constant sound to you?
Define friends.
Oh.
All right.
Watch, all of us are going to start logging off one at a time.
Hey, Esteban. Hey, Luis.
What's up?
You have comments? We have comments this week, don't we?
I don't. I have nothing to say to you. However, there are
Fuck you.
However, there are people out there that are nicer than I. We do have some comments, and so first, I wanted to comment on one that was spoken about a couple weeks ago that I missed, and it was something that was from a couple. Hang tight, guys. I am so sorry. I'm going out of order from what I normally do.
All right. So, let me explain. Since I'm the host, we like to do games. And today is going to be Carmen and Esteban versus Luis and Andres. And we'll be flipping. Did you find the comment?
I did.
Okay. Well,
you can finish.
Carmen, heads or tails?
Tails.
That is heads. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Luis and Andres, you guys will go first in the games. Luis, what's our comments?
All right, so this first one is something that was posted on our Instagram a week ago. Our very own fearless leader, Esteban, goes into detail explaining Avengers Endgame. There was a TikTok theory, or not theory, but there was a TikTok comment that was going around of, wait a minute, when Steve Rogers goes back in time and spends time with Peggy, what about the frozen Captain America? What's going on? And so, not to go over it here, I strongly recommend you follow our Instagram if you don't already. Esteban goes into detail breaking it down as to what the events are and a couple little Easter eggs in there, which I definitely recommend you guys checking out. So we have 3 comments in there that I wanted to go over, and then go over some of our YouTube comments. So one of which, Tina Marie, this was no help at all. I just have more questions. I need you to get me a map. A big map, and it's in big letters, because multiverse is very confusing. I thought that was funny. Thank you, Tina Marie.
It's a paradox.
Yeah, I always think of the Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the Charlie.
Yeah, the
when
Charlie
he has
Day.
all the, it's like, but it makes sense. Yeah, with all the strings,
Right.
But I get it. But anyway.
And then when we're trying to explain it, we look like we're psychotic trying to explain it.
Yeah, and that's actually why. And I don't know if probably everyone in this group can attest to it. If anyone asks me a question, I give them the watered down version first, and I only dive into it if they ask a second question.
It's more of tell me more.
Right, like if my girlfriend says, "Who's that?" and I'll just be like, "Oh, that's a wizard." But where's he from? Like. Yeah. and then I start hitting her with it, and so she's learned not to ask questions. And the second one was from Valzoon. And her question to Esteban, which is actually kind of true. So wait, you're telling me Captain America was flirting with his granddaughter? #creepy. To which, of course, he didn't really know. Not really. He didn't know.
Luke Leia, he didn't know.
Yeah, it's like Luke Leia. Anyway, I thought those were funny.
Funny if that's his granddaughter.
Yeah.
Right?
That was exactly
That was
what
essentially
happened.
it. It was his granddaughter.
Yeah, he made out with his granddaughter.
A little bit, just a little.
That's true. It was a little peck, but then Falcon and Winter Soldier were just like gnawing the head in the little bug.
They're like, yeah, dog.
Yeah, I get that shit.
Get a rocking chair. We'll whittle. It'll be great.
All right, so then these are the comments that we had for this past week on YouTube. I'm gonna start with Heavyweight. Again, killing it with these comments, sir. We appreciate you. We love you. All right, here's this comment, and I'm sure we're gonna dive into it a little bit later on in this episode.
Mhm.
This comment goes, I like how Kong in Godzilla vs. Kong, his axe is basically a lightsaber. WTF. Was I the only one who got Harry and the Henderson vibes with Kong? Also, I'm enjoying Falcon and Winter Soldier. He reminds me of Lethal Weapon. I'm just waiting for him to have to dislocate his shoulder and pop it back in because he's tough. What are your thoughts? I kind of see that too. More so the Kong with the lightsaber.
Well,
Guys.
I mean, first off, has everybody seen Kong versus Godzilla?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
I took it as it's a shard of Godzilla's back, the part of his spine or the whatever the fuck, because that glows, and it was kind of the same glow. So that's what
I can kind of, yeah.
that's how I took it. I didn't think it was a fucking lightsaber.
It's definitely, no, he said like a lightsaber. I don't think it really was one, but yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Whether it's like a
whatever-
mineral.
How the way he uses it and how he fights with it, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it was
Okay.
pretty indestructible, I guess. I
I
don't know.
mean, it's not that I don't want to talk about it. It's just that I don't want to spoil
Oh.
anything.
Because we're gonna, because we will get to that. I didn't get any Harry and the Henderson vibes, but I definitely got some like human characteristics of Kong. Do you know what I mean? Like the first scene is him waking up and scratching his ass. Like it was very like fucking, I don't know.
He's just
I
like me. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying because I know two of us haven't finished watching it or haven't seen it. That's why I'm saying.
Wait, two of us. Andres hasn't seen it,
No, he hasn't seen it
I
yet.
think I'm the only one.
and you haven't finished. Ah,
And Carmen hasn't finished.
she did
No,
finish.
I
I
didn't.
finished.
Oh, you did? Oh, I thought you
They
said
were
that you
asking
did.
me earlier. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so that's the only reason why. I don't want to do a deep dive into Kong scratching his ass yet.
We want you to enjoy every minute of his ass scratching, Andres.
It's okay.
Um,
I don't mind.
I watched it in slow mo.
I bet you did.
I think it was on slow mo. You didn't have to alter anything.
For a brief second, we're like, Zack Snyder?
Zoom in. Thank you, Heavyweight. We love you. All right, this next comment is from Zach. Just a minor correction regarding a couple episodes ago when on a comment Esteban made on WandaVision. Vision had the Mind Stone, not the Soul Stone. The Soul Stone required a soul, which was Gamora and Black Widow's. The Red Skull had that. Keep up the great work, guys. You better believe I'm coming up in May, which is a reference to your mom's house. Thank you, Zach. I do remember that, and he's absolutely fucking right. To be fair, I think I said, I think it's the Soul Stone, and you confirmed it, Esteban. We're like, yeah, the Soul Stone, because that gives Vision the soul.
Mhm.
But he's fucking right. God damn it. So, correction corner, guys.
Correction corner.
Yeah. So, it was the.
we now
was the
quit
Mind
as a
Stone.
podcast and just kidding.
Good night, everybody.
Well, Zach, since you fucking know everything, no, I'm just kidding. Just attack him. No. We appreciate it, man. No, you're absolutely right. It was.
Do we though?
it
Do
was
we
the
really
mindset.
appreciate it?
I mean, okay, well, he's right. How about that? Like,
Do we?
is it
he?
appreciated? Nah, I'm just kidding. We love you, sir. Keep commenting, and we'll keep reading. And then my last of the shout outs, this week we got 3 new subscribers, and I wanted to read the people that subscribe to us through YouTube. Oregon Mike, Akamas Builds, and 2 letters, A and G. I just wanted to shout you guys out. Thank you so much for subscribing to our YouTubes and welcome to
Welcome to the army.
Yeah, well, thank you. That's much better than welcome to this.
So
And that's all, sir. Back to you, host.
Back to me, host. Esteban has the drink of the night.
I do. I'm actually going to recommend one because I've given up drinking for Lent. So I would want all of you, as you're listening, if you're working, please don't do this. If you're driving, don't do this. But if you're just chilling back, sitting back, and listening to us, grab some Knob Creek. Very, very good. Go ahead and pour yourself a glass and sit back and enjoy the next hour, hour and a half. I mean, fuck it, we might even go into 2 hours.
Motherfucking yeah. I knew there was a reason we were friends. Knob motherfucking Creek. Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't Knob Creek what they gave us the whiskey tasting at the company? We all got fucked up.
Yeah, there were cigars involved too. So
yes, there were. Yes, there were. Good times.
There were. All right, so let's get into our first game. This game is called What's the Premise? Which you guys have to guess the name of the movie by me reading the premise. All right, so you guys have Luis and Andreas. You guys have first crack. Do you guys want option 1 or option 2?
Give it a team leader.
I'm the team leader, huh?
Yeah.
I'll go option 1, I guess.
Option 1. I gotta make sure I read it off the camera. All right. On their way to,
You do?
on their way to a boxing match. Well, I don't want to fucking hold it all like on the way.
Yeah, no, I got it.
On the way to a boxing match, Frank, his brother John, and his friends get off on expressway in the worst part of town to avoid. But they're definitely not in Kansas anymore when they cross paths with a psychotic drug lord. If I pause, it's because I need to not put names because I put the name and then the actor. So
it's Emilio Estevez.
Who kills one of his subordinates right after their or right before their eyes. He wants no witnesses. Soon, an innocent evening of fun turns into something deadly. Nail biting and a cat and mouse game through Chicago's asphalt jungle.
I swear to God, whoever wrote this, Jesus.
Well, it's a lot that I'm keeping out because it's like
no, I know, but I'm just saying
yeah.
it's like I'm just saying it's like
very 90s, right?
Yeah,
super 90s. Yeah,
it is. They must rely on their animal instincts to survive, and then the name of the movie.
It's like you should have started off with in a world. You know, just started off that way and then just kept reading
so
in that same tone.
So I read the premise. You guys know what it is?
Save it, team leader.
I don't have the name. I know the movie. I just don't have the name. It's not Wrong Turn, but that's the only thing that's coming up. So Wrong Turn.
Wrong Turn?
Yeah.
And it is called Judgment Night.
Yeah. Fuck.
I had never seen or heard of this movie.
Oh, it's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
I could tell you lit up when he started saying the description because you recognize it.
Carmen and Sevan, you ready?
All right.
Okay, I gotta. As an aspiring music executive who has 72 hours to deliver a rock legend, can't say his name because it's his name, from London to Los Angeles for a comeback concert in order to keep his job, Aaron must navigate.
I got it.
What is it?
Get him to the Greek.
Get Him to the Greek is the name of the movie.
This is a friend movie. He's such a fuzzy wall.
Yeah, him and Puff Daddy are kind of like, or I'm sorry, P Diddy, or just keep touching the walls.
Whatever he goes by these things.
It's really hard. It's really hard to do those. I like the premise of the game, no pun intended, but it's really hard because it's like Emilio Estevez must fight Dennis Leary. Like fuck, I can't say any of these fucking names.
Yeah.
Okay, so Suicide Squad trailer came out. I liked it. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go first. I'm gonna go with Luis. What'd you think of it?
I liked it. I was surprised at the amount of hate that it got. People were comparing the first one being better than this one, which I thought was odd. But I also think that it's this wave of Snyder fans that are starting to take the reins or whatever. But I liked it. I thought the villain is very amusing. That it's Starro.
Yeah.
So it's James motherfucking Gunn doing what he does, not taking the title comic seriously and having fun with it, but doing it in such a respectable way. So I'm very excited.
I do like that there's Captain Boomerang, and there's still like a few. There's not everybody that's back,
Yeah.
but I do kind of feel weird that it's the same formula. Like Killer Croc is now the shark guy, but dumb, and then maybe fucking why can't I think of his name? Idris might be like Will Smith's type of like, do you know what I mean? Like it's not that character.
Oh, I see what you're saying, but they still have that formula.
People maybe not coming back. Esteban.
I dug it. It was good. Just it being a red band trailer to begin with was that caught me, right away. It being a red band trailer, really dug the fact that it's different characters now. What is it? Bloodsport is Idris Elba, and then it's King Shark. I think I'm more excited to see King Shark only because Sylvester Stallone is voicing King Shark. So I think I'm really stoked about that. John Cena just comes off as an ass. Like I think he was just a major, this movie probably, it wouldn't hurt if they took him out of the film altogether. So it's like, I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to add to the comic relief, but I feel that there's going to be other people that are going to be adding to the comic relief other than him. But that whole line of, when Idris told him, I can finally tell you what I wanted to tell you, go eat a bag of dicks. And then he just goes into that whole rant about it. I'm just kind of like,
you didn't like that?
It
felt too much.
It felt forced, like, Peacemaker or whatever, like that's his thing. And then the new trailer that they dropped today, there was a new one, a theatrical trailer that they dropped today. And it's just kind of like he goes, what's it called? I forget her name, but she tells him, oh, I thought you were all for peace. And he goes, I love peace with all my heart. Doesn't matter how many men, women, or children I have to kill. You're just like, all right, like that was better than the whole, bag of dicks joke.
Yeah.
But see, Cena could be when we heard Batista was going to be, he could be like the new, again, fill in the gap of the formula. He could end up being that.
I get it. And it's one of those where it's like the trying to duplicate The Rock and see what he did, from Scorpion or from The Mummy Returns to Scorpion King to moving on to, where he's at this point. But it's not, I don't know. I think seeing him act, it's like, I've seen this before. I've seen this progression of being a really shitty actor to becoming a better actor and even a more phenomenal actor, So I don't know. I'm not interested I'm even not interested in the Peacemaker HBO Max series. So.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. But so Cena is very endearing. I know we're like an hour on one thing. Cena is very endearing, and I feel like he'll win me over, but I'm never gonna, like, The Rock can probably do a fucking Requiem for a Dream now. But when you get Scorpion King, he couldn't really even do Scorpion King. So maybe he'll get there. Carmen, what did you think of Suicide Squad?
I like the trailer. I don't feel the way Esteban feels about Peacemaker. The lines, they're okay. I don't have a problem with them. So, I mean, his character works for me. I like the way also Margaret Robbie coming back as Harley. I love her. Let's see what else.
Personalized plate. You did.
Oh, wait, hold on. Who is Sorrow? And can you guys give me some sort of background on who that is? Or
Sorrow, I believe, was the very first villain that the Justice League of America fought in the comic books. So he's a starfish that has little minion starfish that he'll projectile or throw at the heroes, and then if it lands on their face, then they become his like little minions and do his bidding and stuff like that. But to the extent of, I mean, that's pretty much all I really know about Starro. But
kind of
I
like
like
control.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I really do like that we're seeing Starro, because I know like that character. I never thought that I would see Starro because it seems like a super cheesy villain, you know.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like a super cheesy villain. So I never thought I'd see him. But hey, I mean, in James Gunn we trust, I guess. I mean, you know.
There's a really good storyline in Batman Returns, Batman Beyond, where among Superman's like zoo of different alien creatures that he has, that species is one of them, and so it grips itself onto Superman's chest, and so Batman Beyond, and so as Starro like latched on, or his species, onto Superman, he's like killing the Justice League, and then Batman Beyond has to stop it. Really great arc. It's fucking great. But yeah, he also dresses up as a Robin at some point because he teams up with Batman on a certain story arc. And again, it's
Starro?
a very oh no, not Starro, sorry, Jarro. The same species, Jarro. That's what it looks like. That's him in a little Robin costume.
That looks ridiculous.
It absolutely does. And again, it's that character that's it's a really ridiculous character. But the Jarro character, he's not evil. It's on the other side, but he's like, oh, Starro's doing this because, you know, they're all telepathically linked. But that's essentially it. It's just this little species.
I wasn't really into who's the guy. Okay, I don't know the actor's name, but he's like in Dark Knight. He's like the guy that's with the Joker in the police scene, and then now
he came out in Ant-Man. Yeah, he came out in Ant-Man. He was the Russian tech guy in Ant-Man.
Yeah, him too. Yeah. So anyway, I really wasn't whatever. Then he's like, I thought you were the crazy one. I am. Like, it was kind of cool, like that kind of character.
Oh, that character.
Yeah.
Or whatever his name is.
What did you think of the trailer? Andres, what did you think of the trailer?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. I enjoyed it very much. I don't get the hate that people were giving it. I didn't even know, like, there's nothing but good. Like, yeah, I guess I understand Stefan's point about John Cena, but I'll wait to see how it actually appears on screen before I pass judgment on that. But it looked really good. Like,
I am not passing judgment. It's just first impressions. That's all it is.
All right. Like I'm saying, I'll hold my until I see it, till I give my opinion. But yeah, I would disagree with you, Ash, on the King Shark and Killer Croc, because it seems like a different character. Yeah, they're both like human creature looking things, but I like the silly, goofy comedicness of King Shark as opposed to like Killer Croc being like a badass or whatever.
You think they maybe lightened up part 2 because part 1 was so fucking grim?
I think, yeah, maybe, but also it's James Gunn, so that's why. So,
got you too. Who did part 1? Do we know?
David
Ayer. And so David Ayer is his name.
They're
asking for the
style
Ayer
of the director than more than.
The sad thing about Ayer is that when the Snyder Cut was announced, he started creating his hashtag release Ayer Cut. I'm like, dude, sit down. Good night. Good night.
They had said, I think recently something came out of like what was involved in the Ayer Cut, and it did sound like a better movie. And I actually kind of like Suicide Squad, so I didn't have that much problems with it. So, but they were saying that there's a bunch of shit that.
I mean, the movie was fun. I know it got a lot of hate, and it wasn't without its issues.
Yeah, it's not a perfect movie, but
it's absolutely not. Yeah, no, and so that's not the hill I'm gonna die on. But I mean, I enjoyed it.
The Colonel or the General? No, what's the
Flag? Colonel Flag.
Yeah.
I'm interested in.
I liked him.
I liked him a lot, but you know, in the first one, it was like, I'm only doing this because pretty much for love and this and that.
Because I'm banging
Like,
Enchantress.
I'm wondering what's going to be his motivation for this one.
Yeah.
So, you were going to say something?
Well,
Stefan?
didn't they say that this was supposed to be like a soft reboot? It's not like a direct sequel to the first one.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Is that why he's in yellow instead of fucking?
Yeah, that's an awful yellow
Yeah.
fucking shit he's got on.
Yeah, it was. I think that's what it is. I think it's like a soft reboot. So it's like that's why we have so many more, but we
see,
have.
That's
but we
what kind of
still-
won me over, man. Like the fucking, I'm a dick, I'm a dick, I'm a dick, I'm a dick, I'm a dick. Here, you fuck it. You guys can go do whatever you want, and then he won them over to go help save the world. Do you get
Yeah,
what I mean?
I like this character in the first
I
one.
like this character a
Me
lot.
too. And you know what? To be fair, though, like, I guess it kind of suffered what Justice League did. Again, I don't want an Ayer cut. I just want that whole thing to die. But as far as the thing, I mean, fans getting what they want necessarily by just like being very aggressive online. But if we would have gotten 20 more minutes of character development, that bar scene would have been more impactful. Because at the bar, like, when they're like,
When they're
what are you
coming
going to
together.
do? Yeah, when they're all coming together, and he's like, what are you having? And he goes to the Diablo. He's like, water. That's a good idea, honey. Like, that whole scene. At the end, when she's like, what are we going to do? And then he's like, we're going to go. Why? Because we're family. No one cheers for us. No one, whatever. And it's like this big rah-rah thing. And even when Diablo gives his life, he says, nah, that's mi familia, you know, whatever. And it turns into this thing. But like, we didn't see anything that warranted that reaction.
I can see
Right.
that.
You know, like, it was just like, oh, we fought. Will Smith egged you on to get you mad, to get you to that point, to flame those dudes. And then now you're family. Like, there's something missing. So if it's true and it's not, hey, we're going to give you 5 more million, like, if they were to release like this extra DVD or digital release, I don't know, something, if they were to just release another edit, no fucking money, really, like, I'd be down. I'm like, give me the content, I'll watch it and I'll make up my mind. But
Even just a collector's edition or whatever, like
yeah,
like a throwaway, don't
It's
fucking
it's what they did with X-Men. They did the road cut.
Road cut.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I forgot about that. You're absolutely right.
Well,
'Cause, sorry, go ahead.
Isn't that what Ayer's saying? Is that the film's done? It's essentially done. He doesn't need to add anything to it. Doesn't need to do anything to it. It's just to distribute it.
Snyder said the same thing, though. Back in the day, Momoa was the loudest voice. He said, I saw it, and this is why I thought it was so great. He's like, I had backstory. Everything's great. The people should see it. And so then that's when it started, and then it's like, all right, fine. Let us see this thing. Oh, well, I need money. Like, I'm like, come on, dude, you lied. You flat out lied. And, like,
And then basically what they did was they filmed, extended the nightmare.
The nightmare scene.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what I remember of this interview from like way back when was he was saying about how he had like a car ride home with his dad and they're talking and it was going to better set up Aquaman. Like, we didn't even see who his dad was in it. Again, that's not to say that there weren't scenes that there could be more footage that wasn't used, but it just seemed like they were wanting to get the wheels going, which they did. And then here we are. But I don't know. I mean, even what's his face, Leto was really upset. Like, he was publicly upset, saying that this isn't the movie he was pitched. He saw his scenes, they cut it out.
There was a lot of dick moves, though. There was a lot of fucking Joker collages without him and like little fucking whatever. And then now everybody that fucked him over was like, oh, but Leto was cool though, right? Like, now he's accepted as a Joker now.
I was okay. I didn't hate him. Like, I had to kind of I wanted to accept him, but dude, the nightmare scene, I just couldn't, dude. He really bugged me in the nightmare scene.
Really? I actually really
That was
enjoyed
awesome.
I actually really enjoyed his presentation in that.
I personally did not. Like, I liked the things he was saying, but the way he was saying, I was just like, Carmen's words echoed in my head when she had said, I want to say it's maybe 10 episodes ago. She's like, that's not a Joker. That's not my Joker. Like, that's not for me. And I think I defended it. I was like, oh no, he is like a different version of it. And I talked about the painting of all the different Jokers standing side by side or whatever. and I'm watching it. And I'm like, I can't. And again, my personal opinion, I'm like, I can't defend this. Like, I
mean,
I didn't like it.
if you compare the Suicide Squad Joker to the Nightmare Scene Joker that we got, it completely different, 100% different. You know, it's night and day. It's that Nightmare Scene in Justice League was great. I dug it. It was awesome.
And it kind of made me it's funny because in my head I was like, we're on the first thing and we're like 90 minutes in, but at the same time now I'm gonna add to that. I almost wonder how the fuck we got there. It makes me wonder everything that happened to get us there. Do you know what I mean? Especially with, I mean, I understand it's almost like the injustice storyline of they killed Lois. So I'm pretty sure that's the nod to it, but still kind of like in Justice League, it's Joker who took her out in the first place. So it's interesting. Okay, so one of my favorite directors is Guy Ritchie. I'm interested in this movie, but I'm not like gung ho about it because like Snatch had like awesome comedic timing. Fucking,
That's a great porn.
Fucking very different type of Guy Ritchie movie. Like even Rock and Rolla had as like Luis is the me of the show right now, but
I was proud of you just moving on and then you stop and acknowledge it.
But
don't give him the satisfaction.
This one is almost I'm hoping it's gonna have, but it's such a fucking heavy premise that I'm not sure it's gonna have that comedic timing. Maybe before the story arc of the son dying, and then it turns into fucking every Stallone movie you've ever seen before in your life with a little bit of John Wick in it. Let's go to Carmen first. Carmen, did you see the trailer for Wrath of Man?
I did see the trailer of Wrath of Man, and I was a little lost watching it because I was like, okay, it seems like every other action movie. Usually there's the premise of it, at least. But I got into it when it explains the history, like you were saying about why does every guy in an action movie have to lose everything he loves in order to provoke some sort of reaction like that?
Because it's tough to love things.
That's true. Yes,
we're sensitive creatures, goddammit. I'm just kidding.
Okay, all right. I understand it.
So angry about it.
No, I'm not angry about it.
No, not you. Not you.
It seems like a storyline that already has been done. Yeah. So I mean, I will watch it, but I mean, it's another action movie. Same premise.
It felt kind of weird because it was like it's almost like they want to get these hit. He wants these trucks to get hit. So I couldn't understand. The beginning of it made it sound like he's gonna be the bad guy, and we don't know it. Like Man Inside. Like it was. But then it was like, oh, but his son dies and it's all for revenge. But then why even set up that whole other thing, Esteban?
I really like Guy Ritchie's work. The one movie I haven't seen yet of his is The Gentleman. That's the one that I haven't seen yet. The one with it's got like that. It's got Charlie Hunnam in it. It's got
oh, it's really good.
Is it okay? That one I haven't seen. The last one.
I have the DVD. It's actually really good. Yes, I know I have the DVD, but yeah.
No, that's cool. That's one that I haven't seen yet. I think the last Guy Ritchie movie I saw, and like I was super stoked to watch it.
The King Arthur one?
Yeah, it was the King Arthur one.
That's what I was going to talk about.
Yeah, I saw that one. It was all right. It wasn't what I was expecting from Guy Ritchie. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, Guy Ritchie has the timing, the comedic timing and stuff like that. This one, it's like it tried, but it fell short, you know? So I mean, if I were to rate that movie, I'd give it a 7 out of 10, you know, the King Arthur one. I want to see Gentleman. But again, it just like Carmen said, it's a movie that or a plot that we've seen time and time again. what's the premise of it? It's someone that loses something before, and then he has to go ahead and fight for it or get revenge without remorse. Same exact thing, except that Carmen will still watch it because Michael B. Jordan's in it. So that's the only difference between Without Remorse and Wrath of Man. Is it because you don't like? Is it because?
Wow. Okay.
I'm glad you
Calling
guys are
me
fucking
out.
on the same team this week.
Is it because you don't like Englishmen? Is that why?
Wow.
I have nothing against Englishmen.
Girls
Okay.
love
'cause he's bald.
Oh, it's because he's bald.
Wow.
Got it.
No, I have nothing against bald men.
The baldest, Luis.
The baldest.
What do you think of? Well, okay, so Snatch was kind of like a serious premise because spoilers. Mickey's Brad Pitt's mom dies, but like
Here we go, blue.
that's serious when it was serious, but then it was like fucking. Well, why do they call him the bullet dodger? Because he dodges bullets at me. Like it's fucking.
I mean, it's like it's that one, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. It's
same.
Rock and Roller. It's
Rock and Roller.
Those three movies, because those three are linked within each other. So that right there, like that was great. Between those three, it's like now I want to watch those three again.
He sorry for interrupting.
No,
he
go ahead.
did the Sherlock Holmes movies with
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, and those were really good too.
Those were
by the way.
great. Yeah.
I almost feel like the Mickey,
Yeah.
the Robert Downey
shit.
Jr. fucking how to take him out scene was almost like the Mickey scene.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
I love that fucking scene. How he does the breakdown through everything.
That was fucking awesome. I will
Yeah.
get to you, Luis. I mean, sorry, Andres.
No
Luis,
worries.
go for it.
Last Guy Ritchie film I saw was Aladdin, and it was not bad.
He did Aladdin?
He did
I
Aladdin.
forgot he did the live action.
Yeah.
But we're
But
still gonna watch his new movie.
I mean, I'm not gonna
We're not
hold it
holding that
against
against him. No. No, it wasn't bad, but that was the last movie I saw. I haven't seen any of the movies you guys have all mentioned.
Oh, dude,
this
you're
past
missing
10
out.
minutes.
Any?
You gotta
No,
watch
none
him,
of them.
dude.
None of them.
Gotta watch him.
I know. I'm very uncultured. But I will look into Gentlemen, this Rock and Roll, Snatched, and the other one,
No.
Connect.
Lock,
check 'em out.
Stock, and Two Smoking
Yeah.
Barrels.
Um,
Lock,
start with
Stock,
that.
and Two Smoking Barrels. Start with that one.
I will. Yeah, but the movie looks good. I like Jason Statham. He's his action roles, and it is a premise that's been done before. But to me, it looks like a popcorn flick. It's a good excuse to, like, when it comes out. I'm going to renew my AMC pass to get to be able to just go to a movie, even if I have to fucking wear a mask at
The
whatever
shareholder
capacity.
thanks you.
Yeah, I'm the one shareholder.
Me.
But gotcha. But
same here.
just to be able to get out and like kind of turn off your brain and watch some dumb violence, which is exactly what I saw with Godzilla versus Kong. Like I knew what I was getting myself into. I don't want a sophisticated story, but I'm digging it. Back to you, host.
Andres, finally, what'd you think of it?
No worries. I forgot that he did Aladdin, so that was a reminder. But that
Not a good one.
I loved the King Arthur story, and I loved Charlie Hunnam. It was just weird. Not.
That's right. Sorry.
It was done odd, I guess. I think Esteban gave it a better grade than I would have given it. So that was kind of disappointing, especially since he came out and was like really trying to promote it because he had, I think he had like one. I forgot the movie he did before that kind of bombed as well. So this one came out and it didn't do well either. So I guess I'm kind of at a down spell. But then again, it's also like those 80s movies, early 90s movies came out when we were growing up, where it's just an action punch 'em, shoot 'em style movie. So yeah, I probably will watch it. And so I'm I guess lukewarm.
He has the movement of the transporter, so it could be. I mean, it could be good. It could, you know what I mean? Like
Transporter sucked. If you would have said a Crank, I would have gave it more.
Transporter was fucking amazing. Well, okay,
No, you're full of
4-3
shit.
stars.
In its day, it was good.
Yes,
I rewatched that shit. They did not age well. I'm like I'm watching. I watched the first one like 2 years ago, and I was watching the scene where he deflects a missile with a tray table, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is weird.
That's the one where he's like fighting with like skates on oil, and I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Dude, that sold me. I'm just kidding.
Vin Diesel moves a missile while hanging out of his car, and they're making 10 of them.
Yeah.
See, at least Crank is like the whole premise to it is fucking silly. So any action you get from it is like kind of fucking hilarious.
Horrible.
Yeah,
it was so bad.
But it was horrible because it was good horrible. Like
exactly.
Like that's what you're expecting.
Like we all knew what we were getting into when you were gonna watch.
You're
Crank,
gonna see some silly ass shit, and it delivers.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw the Spiral trailer. I do like seeing Chris Rock being serious. I hear his fucking man voice. It's hard. At the same time, like I still see like how much for 2 ribs, but that's only because I haven't been trained. It's the same thing. Like if we see Adam Sandler do like. Once I saw Punch Drunk Love, it was amazing. Like I accepted him as a serious actor. So this might be my accept Chris Rock as a serious actor.
Did you see Precious Gems?
I saw the beginning of it and I was on acid, so I had to stop.
Yeah, I can see that.
You mean Uncut Gems?
That's the one.
Precious Gems? No, Precious Gems was the porno. That's the one I saw on acid. Andres.
Okay, I'll go. I'll go into this.
You have to follow that. Good luck.
That was actually pretty good on your part. I tip my hat, sir. I guess I actually enjoyed all the Saw movies, even the later ones where it gets ridiculous. That's kind of like, I know.
He says it with shame. I know.
So I'm actually looking really forward to this, and actually, me and my partner have this in common because she was really big into Saw, and I had seen maybe like 2 or 3, but I'll love any stupid cheesy horror movie, and I'll give it a shot. And I actually enjoyed the rest of them, which is the only one I haven't seen is the one that came out before this called Jigsaw. I haven't seen that yet. So,
I didn't see that one either.
I'll save my judgment on that till I actually see it, but I'm actually really looking forward to this and how they're gonna tie it all up in with the other movies. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I actually heard about it when they first announced the cast and director and everything, and I was surprised that they had casted him, but I was really looking forward to it, and I'm willing to give it a shot. So I'm definitely going to be in regardless.
Stefan, it was Chris Rock who, in the beginning, like Chris Rock wants to bring it back, right? So
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Stefan, what do you think of the trailer?
It was an interesting take on it because like I saw 1, 2, and 3. I didn't see any of the other ones afterwards. So it's like I kind of followed the storyline, so it's kind of like I followed it a little bit or like I read into, all of them and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of like, okay, kind of feel like we've said everything we had to say about Saw, but I mean, I'll take another one. Like, that's cool, man. Like, I'll watch it. Nope, I won't say that again. But I know. But it's like, I'll watch it. I dig horror movies a lot, especially when it comes down to, that type of in your head horror, the psychological horror stuff, that kind of stuff is I'm really into. So I'll end up watching it. Probably by myself because no one else likes to watch horror movies in my family other than me.
Gilbert.
No, it'll probably be
Come watch a movie with Dad.
Yeah, scar him for life. That's perfect.
Quit being a bitch.
Yeah. Why are you hiding behind the pillow, Dad?
Turn his head, just like open his eyelids. Watch his shit.
So,
what's fucked up is that's how my uncle made me watch scary movies. And that's
really?
No wonder you're scared.
Not in a fucked up
I was gonna say it's no surprise that you didn't come out like the Night Stalker.
True.
We don't know. He doesn't.
That's also true. Yeah, so I'm in for Spiral. The other one, not to jump off topic real quick, but the other horror movie trailer that I saw, like right after I saw Spiral, was The Unholy. That one looks dope.
Yes, it does.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. It's a Jeffrey Dean Morgan horror movie, and it's about this girl that can apparently speaks to the Virgin Mary, and he's doing all these like
It comes out in Easter, right?
miracles. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
How blasphemous is that? Like, it's so great.
Yeah, so
why they did it. Go ahead.
So yeah, like that's one that I want to watch. I want to watch that one too. You know,
Fuck yeah,
looks
fuck yeah.
creepy as fuck though. So like,
Stefan, what you should do is have a list of 85 things they need to talk about, and then bring up a fucking movie that's not even in the list.
Oh my God!
The
Coming
dead
from somebody
silence.
that does this, like on
The
a
dead silence
weekly
means that didn't
basis.
come out funny. I'm sorry, my bad. Luis, before I was,
You know what's funny is that
I thought I was gonna get a laugh, and then it was
no,
off.
that you have really great comedic timing. That came off so cruel. Like we were like, we were all so hurt for him because he was still in the middle of his point. Okay, we were all very much interested.
I'm so sorry. I just
dead
my
on the
brain-
inside now. It's all right.
I love you.
Yeah, and that was my last fuck. I no longer give them. All set.
All gone. All of them. For the rest of the year.
Luis.
I'm on the same boat as Esteban. I saw the first, second, and third, and then the third started getting a little wacky, and that's when I kind of pulled out. But then after that, I still followed like what was happening because Chester Bennington was one of the people that got killed in like the intro of the fifth film, I believe. He was the skinhead that was
he was crazy glued to the car, right?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yeah. So I saw that scene because I'm a big Linkin Park fan. But what I loved about the first and second ones, not so much the second, but especially the first, it was very much a psychological thing. It was they show you the torture device, and then instead of showing you what actually happens in the torture device, the screen then goes up to the guy's face, and so the guy's making those like pain expressions, and it's making you cringe because the music even amps up. It's like the high violin that like, and you like, you know, he's like sawing off his leg, and so your brain visualizes the most heinous shit. Oh Jesus. And so you're visualizing the most heinous shit versus actually seeing it. You know, when you see it, like what your brain makes, it's such a mind fuck of a thing. And so the first one I thought did that so beautifully, and it became like, at the time it was like my favorite movie for a while. When they announced the second one, they were showing a little bit more, but then it started going into gore, what I identify as gore porn, and that's when I started pulling out. I was like, okay, like it's going for a shock factor. But my mindset was I was still trying to watch a serious movie, but like Andres said, if you're going in for a cheesy horror flick, like this will deliver. But it made that transition, and I wasn't ready to evolve with it.
The movie, if you guys haven't seen it, like, yeah, you may know the storyline. The film before Jigsaw, that very last one, they kind of buttoned everything up really nice to explain who is kind of behind everything.
I might have seen that one. Is that the one where he had like the brain tumor and she had to like surgically cut his brain?
No.
Past that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I definitely didn't see it then. I think that was the last one that I saw fractions of.
That's like the second.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Blair Witch. Like Blair Witch, it was more what you don't see, and then all of a sudden you give Blair Witch a budget, and then it just goes to crap.
100%. Yeah, it's just like what your brain can conjure up. It was just I thought it was so beautifully done, which apparently it was a script made by a bunch of high school students, which was even more lore behind it, and I was like, oh man, that's so fucking cool.
Also the budget, like now you have to make the audience imagine that I'm cutting off my leg, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that.
That's like perfect, because all you see at the very end is a dude standing in the corner, and it like wraps up into the story they're telling in the beginning of how they were found. So it's like, oh shit, he's at the corner not looking at what's going on. So
yeah. I mean, it was pretty cringy. Like even with I don't know if I'm going into deep horror territory. I'm looking at you, Andres. Please don't let me down. Human Centipede.
Okay, yeah.
So the first Human Centipede, you don't see anything. Nothing is shown at all. But it was one of the most psychologically disturbing films I had ever seen. Because for those of you who don't know what Human Centipede is, it was a movie about some psycho doctor that specialized in Siamese twins and separating them. And so he became obsessed with the opposite of bringing non-people together. And so he would connect them from mouth to anus to connect them into being one being. So his idea was if he has 3 people on all fours, person 1 poops, nourishes a second person, that person poops, nourishes the third person. And so again, you don't see any of it, but you see his drawings, you see the, like when the first guy shits, like he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna shit, whatever. And he's speaking Japanese, he gets his subtitles. But like you just see the doctor, he's like, yes, like, I don't know. It's just such a, like, you're cringing.
Face is such a treat.
Yeah. It was one of those films that when it came out, it was like kind of like Two Girls, One Cup. Like, you won't believe this is the most disgusting thing ever. Like, it can't be that bad. And that's why I went in to watch Human Centipede. And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is pretty fucking horrible. And then they came out with a 2 and a 3. The 3 was dog shit, but the second one was okay. But they showed more things in the second one. And that's when I started to lose me, because it's like, it was more of what my brain was conjuring up versus what was actually being shown.
It's like, I wonder what happened when you went to go buy the ticket for that, and the guy, the person that was selling you the ticket, they're like, "You sick motherfucker, here's your ticket."
As he's handing me the ticket stub,
because I just looking at you with disgust.
I live in 1950, and he's still like, no, that one was a stream, but yeah, no, it was on Netflix for a while, believe it or not.
Yeah, I believe it.
Well, that shows the movie theater, like, okay, well, it's 3:30. Then the only thing that the next thing showing right now is Human Centipede. I guess let's just check that out. And then imagine taking
a date to that. Like, yeah. So you want more chili? Anyway. But I thought it was an interesting.
Carmen hasn't went yet, man.
Sorry, I'll stop talking.
Carmen, what did you think of the fucking
Human Centipede?
Fucking trying to talk about today.
Did you watch the Human Centipede? Did you like it?
I did watch it.
Thank you.
I did watch it.
My savior.
About Spiral, I'm excited to watch this movie because just like everybody else, well, maybe not everybody, but some of you said that you liked the gore movies, and Saw to me was that a lot. And there's a lot of images of Saw that are like in my brain. Like, I don't know why, I still picture the girl that's hooked up from her ribs and like she gets separated. And that was like Chef's Kiss. I was like, that's pretty fucking dope.
Jesus, dude.
Chef's Kiss, huh?
Chef's Kiss, mwah, that whore deserved it.
No, I did not say that. But I liked it. I'm here
You
for
liked
it.
that.
Yes, I did. So,
Rómpela las tripas.
Así. I like Saw. I watched all of them. I like how they tied the story, and
Carmen.
And I don't have nothing against it. So I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see Chris Rock in this role, because I don't think I've ever seen him in a serious role.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah. So I'm excited for it.
May I interject?
Please.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you mentioned the rib cracker? The one kill or it's not even a kill, it's a scene where in the second one where they throw I can't think of her name at the moment. I'm sorry. When they throw her in the pit of the hypodermic needles.
Oh, that's in the second film. I was thinking, dude, that's
the one. Out of everything in that movie, that's what sticks to me the most. Just like having to put your hands into the fucking needles to dig shit out.
To quote the kids today, that lives in my head rent free. I think about that. I would say at least once a month for sure. Like, And when she gets out and they're like all over her.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I think the one that gets me like that is when she has. I'm sorry, man. Look, this is what happens when you started. This is what happens.
You guys are all me when you guys host. It's just amazing.
Is when the girl has her hands inside the box and it's either razor blades. That's the one that gets me. So it's like if she goes up higher. If she goes up higher, then she's fine. But if she starts to pull her arms out of the
razor blades,
that one's mine.
But God, I'm sorry, we're going off on a tangent again. But like, I think the reason why it still fucks with so many people and why it's such a good franchise is you ask yourself, could I do that? You know what I mean? Like as you're watching it and you see that person doing the impossible thing.
Well,
like,
I think Carmen answered that question.
Wait,
she said with the whole chef's kiss. I guarantee you, when Carmen
she wants to be elected. Like she wakes up from her coma and she's like, "Fuck yes!" Like she starts like killing motherfuckers. It's like we haven't told you what you have to do yet. Like,
I don't care.
Just in case, I'm competitive.
It's like I can see
chef's kiss.
It's like the moment it happened in theaters, and I guarantee you, Carmen didn't go, "Oh my God!" She was probably clapping. She goes, "She looks like an angel."
I was like,
magnificent,
magnificent. I'm picturing the collector, Benicio del Toro. Guardians of the magnificent. Standing while everyone's horrified. But yeah. Fuck those movies.
Back to you, Ash.
Save the show. Ash. Save the show.
I don't want to hear any fucking bullshit. All right, so Star Wars: The Bad Batch. I actually had to watch. I'm not gonna say that like that because I fucking just like stuff.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you, buddy. Mike. Hello. Welcome back.
So whatever happened to that fucking GoFundMe for that microphone?
What happened to games? I thought we were playing games here.
The stimulus is going to a sleep number bed.
But I'm still paying on it.
Yeah, I am. Sorry, just avoided the Me Too movement right there. Just went. My brain just went. Nope. Okay, so
The Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch. I didn't know what to expect. I kind of like the premise because I didn't know what was gonna be, who were gonna be the good guys. Like Rogue One kind of told you who the heroes were gonna be. This one, it's actually the bad. If I might be mistaken, but from the trailer, I'm getting that the Bad Batch are the good guys. Have I taken it wrong? Anybody?
No, you're right. You're right.
And I kind of like, they all sound like fucking Boba Fett, so it's kind of weird to me, but at the same time, and they almost
there's a reason for that, sir.
Right, I know, because of Clone Wars, but I'm saying, I like that they still all look different. It's not like the Clone Wars where this guy looks like this guy, but a different haircut. Like they all kind of at least have their own personality. There's like the Michelangelo, there's the fucking Leonardo. It looks really cool. Carmen, you've gone first. Andreas, you go first this time. You already went first?
Yes. No, yeah.
I
was getting there. No, it looked very... I don't know. It's Star Wars. What the fuck do you want me to say? Am I going to watch it? Of course I'm going to watch it. I'm really excited.
So mad.
No.
What are you doing? Call me a bitch? Of course I'm going to watch
it. Like, of course I'm going to watch it. It looks great. I can't wait. Throw more money at smart people who want to make Star Wars stuff. I'm in. I'll give you all my money.
Do we know what day it's supposed to come out? It's competing with Falcon?
May 4th.
No, I'm sorry. Is it Friday? When's May 4th? Is it May the 4th be with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Look how fucking upset you. Yes. Slow your fucking roll, lady.
It's a
it
Tuesday.
goes without saying, May the 4th be with you. It only fucking flows.
But what day does that come out on?
Tuesday.
Thank you.
Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. That's all I asked. It's like fucking.
It's going
You guys
up
go off on the human
Tuesday.
centipede for fucking an hour, and then I was like, what day is it? Tuesday.
No, but you
My bad, dog.
you also keep insulting all of us, so we're all on edge.
Oh, I love everybody.
So you're all me now. You all suck. Am I the host? Who's hosting? Who's hosting right now? And so we're all on the defensive. So when you
going off the rails, it's because the host doesn't have any control. Now you know how we all fucking feel.
What did you
God
think?
damn.
Love you, Ash.
He just dropped the bomb, dude.
Baby.
God damn.
Carmen, how did you feel about the Bad Batch trailer?
I'm excited to see it because it's gonna be between the time of the Republic and the Empire, so it's kind of like right in between. So I like that we're getting to see also that part of the history because it's kind of been not that they skipped it, but we haven't seen much in between that time yet. And then I like Tarkin and the way he's interacting with the Bad Batch as when they were part of still like working for the Republic.
Mm-hmm.
So I like where we're going. And then, oh my God, what was her name? Fennec Shan. How she's like the villain and she's going after them. And we saw her character in Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm excited. Like Andrea said, it's Star Wars. What do you expect me to say?
All of that.
Thank you for that. I'm glad we do a podcast. Luis.
So angry.
Wow.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Star Wars. What do you want me to say? Luis, how did you feel about the Bad Batch?
It's gonna be a relatively consistent answer. I am gonna see it. I'm really excited. I actually haven't seen the trailer, just only because I know that I'm going to see it. So I'm trying to save myself for marriage.
All right, Devon, how did you feel about the Bad Batch trailer?
What?
He's gonna consummate that relationship.
I want it to be special. So when it happens, it's all like, oh, give it to me. Like it's just all great.
It's like as soon as he presses play, he'd be like, "Hey, girl."
Right?
And then,
He's gonna hear the song into the song. He's like, oh.
As I'm hitting the plane, Dana, leave. Out of the room. Don't see me like this.
Devon.
the last thing Luis says is Master Skywalker.
I start the next episode and passed out.
There is. Why?
Did you say Martha? Did you say Martha? Martha.
Fucking A. Anyway,
I'm not gonna watch it.
This guy. I'm not gonna watch it. I hate Star Wars, despite the tattoos on my body.
He's all, fuck you guys. You're doing your Star Wars.
Like you guys are.
I know, despite the tattoos that I have, the Star Wars tattoos I have. Yeah,
I'm a grown man. I don't watch
cartoons.
Grow up. I'm a father of two.
I don't watch cartoons. There I am, cut to me watching fucking Bluey on with my kids. Like, I'm gonna watch it. What do you want me to say?
Hey, I'm gonna have the same fucking answer Carmen said.
Hey, I'm gonna watch it.
Hey. Fucking A. Fucking pulling teeth with you people. You people.
What do you mean by you people?
So, I said it
Fucking
before,
racist.
I gotta try to do games during this shit. You guys got the no. Yeah, you
like an hour in, we played one, dude.
Esteban got the point. Esteban got the point. Fucking A, I'm host. All right, Esteban.
Oh, we know.
Oh, who's your team captain?
Carmen.
Carmen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anger. It's anger. Saying anger.
I'll take that.
Shelby. Keep that.
It wasn't good. That's
No.
why. We ignored it for a reason.
No.
Damn it. Okay, so 1 or 2, Carmen. That sounds weird. Option 1 or 2? 2. All right. You have 10 seconds, you and Esteban,
It's your mic, dude.
You know what? I'm gonna put the fucking headphones on so that I know when I'm fucking up.
But you can hear it too. Yeah. Fucking dick. You know when I try to help him, and he's like stabbing me back, like, and he's like, "I'm on an island, I'm on an island," and then like I try to get on the island to help him, he just starts stabbing me. Fuck off my
away! This is my island.
He just Sparta kicks me off of it. You know, the fuck off! I'm on this island by myself. God damn it! So what, everyone's against me today? Like Jesus Christ, dude! All right. Oh, he has his headset on. Hey, what's up? Welcome back.
Hi.
All right, so you guys have chosen to. You guys have 10 seconds to name superheroes that wear helmets.
Peacemaker.
Dr. Fate, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, World War Hulk.
You guys got 4.
4?
You guys got
more
4.
than 4. Luis got 7.
7.
He said, I heard.
Oh, yeah. On one team.
Well, I'm just saying. Here's what I heard.
Math.
Here's what I heard. I heard Peacemaker. I heard Iron Man, Captain America.
Oh, okay,
I heard World War Hulk.
All right. Well, top is 7.
Okay, dude. I'm just. Jesus Christ! Why are you mad at me?
You're helping. Robin.
I'm not a host.
You're helping, Robin.
I'm just trying to help.
You can't get off
That your life.
I'm like, I try to help you. You're mad at me. I stay quiet. You get mad at me. I don't know what you want me to do.
The fucking giraffe on our show.
All right, 7. You guys got to beat 7.
All right, what do we got?
All right. Name 5 villains with capes.
The
Dr.
static
Doom.
is super.
Oh, let me start over. Sorry. What is wrong with? All right, that's it. I get a new mic soon.
You've
This
been
time I
saying
called
that
that
since
before.
episode 12.
Episode 12. All right, you guys have 10 seconds to name 5 villains with capes.
Dr. Doom, Magneto. A little help. You son of a bitch. You're just gonna be quiet there, huh?
Evan is here.
I was gonna say Magneto, and you stole that from me. I was like, who the fuck else? I'm like, Thanos doesn't. Like,
Black Adam.
he doesn't have a cape.
He does have a
He
cape.
does the
Yeah.
black cape.
Stupid General Zod. There's
Not-
another one.
What? Zod has a cape? Not New 52.
Yes.
Not New 52.
Did we specify which?
We didn't, but those are the ones that I have in my fucking brain.
Go ahead, Ash.
So Russell Crowe has been cast in
And
Thor.
then tell us more characters, but all right.
Oh, it was over. It was 10 seconds. I got 7-2.
No, did you have...
He doesn't have a list. That's why.
Oh, you didn't have any.
He doesn't have a list.
No. You guys, all you had to name was 5, and you guys got 7, so that was extra credit.
He's like, I don't need to come up with a list.
And I only
You
heard
guys
4.
come up with a list.
So I'm the host, so now we're talking about Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe.
There's a million. What am I gonna
Russell
fucking
Crowe
Hey, man,
is in a movie.
Get control of this episode. What's going on here?
It's a static. Russell Crowe in a movie.
That host.
Wow.
Wow.
Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Hello. He's in Thor. Thor: Love and Thunder. His role is being kept under wraps with the hope that he surprises fans with a cameo, with a fun cameo. There's nothing really to say to that. What do you guys think he's gonna? Is there?
I don't know, man. Like he's turned into, unless he gets like in shape for that, he's like a really big dude now. I strongly recommend Unhinged. I've talked about it, I think, like 4 episodes ago, and it's where he loses his shit. But he's a big guy. It's like a triple X guy now. It's like,
He's gonna reprise his role in Master and Commander.
I'm expecting him to be part of the actors that portraying stuff in whatever previous film.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Zeus.
That sure, why not?
you mean Odin, or is it
Odin.
actuals?
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna
Odin,
say
Odin's
Odin.
being played by Sam Neill.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, Sam. He was in Thor Ragnarok.
cameo from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
He was in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I was too distracted with fucking Matt Damon. I
Matt
probably
Damon?
didn't notice.
Yeah.
No shit, I had no idea. But I mean, considering he's such a big guy, like I don't want it to be a joke off of that. Like, oh, here's Thor, and then it's just like his big old dude like comes in and be like, he's fat. Like,
no, I can probably see him like playing like Andres was saying.
He's gonna play Fat Thor.
Oh,
that would be jacked
cool.
up. That'd be
That would
jacked
be
up.
cool. What do you mean jacked up? That'd be badass.
Well,
so many
because
people
then-
had a hard on for him.
Not me, but okay.
Are you okay?
Cool.
No, like I saw like a bunch of chicks who were like, "Oh, Fat Thor." He's all right. Never mind.
Dead
Those are the
bod
same people that
Thor.
fucking
Yeah.
got pissed off at 50-year-old J-Lo and all the guys were fucking hot for her. Andreas, what do you think of
What?
Russell
So there's that movie with J-Lo where she's like a stripper and Cardi B's in it for a little bit.
Yeah.
She is fucking hella hot in that movie. And I don't even like J-Lo. Oh, we're not
100%.
talking about this? My
Crowe?
bad.
The stripper movie.
No,
That was
Yeah.
that was a really good
Andreas,
movie.
Have you ever seen?
It made me
Great
feel
movie.
What?
Remember that part?
made me feel really bad for strippers. I'm like walking out of that movie. I was like, I want to go straight to a strip club, and I watched it with my
Give
girlfriend.
them money.
Yeah, they
Made you
deserve
feel
money.
Bad for strippers, and then you wanted to go to a strip club.
Yeah, to be like,
Does
here
that
you go,
work?
girl. Here you
I
go,
can
girl.
save you with my stimmy.
Who's looking for $1,200? Yeah, no, that was a good movie.
Oh, what are we talking about?
Russell Crowe in Thor.
I like Russell Crowe, and I said I'd see him in one of the comedic actors roles. So dope.
I see him in like shitty paint as Thanos.
Oh, I could see that too. That'd actually be
yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I can see that.
I like that.
That's just a big fall from. That's my fucking the Gladiator, man. Like fucking.
He's a fat
It's
Thanos.
just
This is,
like none of those actors take it as an insult. They're like fucking Matt Damon's a big ass actor. You don't see him like I'm not gonna do this stupid role.
That's
No,
true.
It turns fun. Yeah.
if anything, it was like fucking a bank for one day of work.
Yeah,
Carmen,
pretty
fuck
much.
Yeah.
Russell
I
Crowe.
don't know. I haven't seen him lately. I just pulled up pictures of him. I didn't know what he looked like now, so I could see. Definitely, probably a comedic relief. I don't know who he would be playing other than what you said, like Thanos. I
If
think
he had a
would-
honey baked ham all to himself, that's what he looks like.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the corner of my eye because I have the picture. But I mean, that's sad.
Fat
He was pretty
shaming
good.
motherfucker.
He was a really good looking actor. I mean, he still is.
Because
Wow.
fucking joke.
It's a fucking joke.
All right, Carmen.
No, you're fine. Back to you, please. Tell us your joke.
No. It was the honey baked jam.
Honey big jam.
Honey baked jam. Hey,
Jam sounds good right about
That jam
now.
sounds
Right?
delicious.
all right.
Oh, I can't today.
Did everybody go for fucking
Yeah.
Obi-Wan cast released? There was I think Comixology showed it. I think Boss Logic showed it. What did you guys think of?
Star Wars themselves
Are there
announced
characters?
it, so
Are there characters that we weren't expecting? Or all right, Esteban, you go first.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see who Camille Nanjiani is playing. That's the one I'm like excited to see. Is that, what's his name? Joel Edgerton's in it, and he's going to be reprising his role as Uncle. What's his name? Uncle Ben? No. What's his name again?
and Baru and Uncle.
God damn it, Uncle Owen.
Yeah, there you go. You
Fucking
got
said
it.
that 19 times. Mic's not working.
Yeah, it would be cool if you spend some money on your microphone.
Wow.
So I'm
Yeah,
excited
I
overall
think-
for the
I think
casting.
he's dead. Sweet, we have a host that can't host anymore. Carmen, what do you think?
I'm excited. I like the comedic relief of Camille.
Yeah.
I like him in Silicon Valley, so I don't know if it's gonna be kind of the same role, but I mean, if it's anything like that character, I'm on board for it. Also,
And he's all buff now, so it's gonna be
Yeah, I
weird.
was gonna bring that up.
is it true that they gave him porn subscriptions for free for losing the weight? Pornhub did.
They were trying to get him
told me
to.
that.
They were trying to get him to be in a film.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody told me it was because he lost weight. I was like, so they give free subscriptions to people that lose weight?
Going to the
Okay.
gym tomorrow.
Publicity.
And publicity.
Also, Ice Cube is supposed to be in it.
No, his son.
Yeah, his son.
Got it.
Good actor.
Okay.
He's a great actor.
No, yeah, he is. He played him in the
Yes.
movie.
And the
about-
NWA movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great. So I'm excited. I mean, I was already excited for the show. The cast announcement doesn't change anything. If anything, is just like, let's do it. Show it to me. Mhm.
She
Yeah.
got it.
No.
She got it. Well done, Carmen. Well done.
Well done. Andreas, what do you think of
Yes.
the person?
Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite character in Star Wars, and I love Star Wars more than a lot of things. So I am extremely excited, and I love Ewan McGregor. So this is right up my alley, and I'm super excited, and I can't wait. Yeah.
Luis, have you gone?
Have not.
Have not.
I have not. Wow. I'm excited too. It's one of those things that I know it's going to be great when we get our first trailer, when we actually start watching it episode by episode. It's going to be like, holy shit, this is great. Even if it doesn't start that way, it turns out that way with WandaVision, fucking man.
Hey. Shut your filthy whore mouth.
This
The beginning of Wonder Woman.
This whore mouth
Vision
belongs
is
to
good.
this man, and he has his own opinions. So
he's wrong. So
y'all already went. So now it's my turn.
Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Right? That's what I'm saying. But even when I'm not 100% on board.
Oh, I thought you were going to say when you're not 100% a whore.
No, that too. But even when I'm not 100% on board, it always gears me back there because I have enough faith to know that it's going to do whatever project or whatever franchise it touches. It always does so with respect, and especially with Star Wars, I think it's shown us. I mean, there are a couple things that me personally as a fan I don't particularly care for, but I always see that they do it with the intention of, yeah, they're making money, but they have a genuine love for the project. So I don't think they're gonna just be like, hey, let's cash this shit in. Like, I think they'll put in the work. So I'm excited to see what that turns into.
Did you hear what they said about Jar Jar showing up in?
No, are you serious?
Are you ready for
You know
this?
what? You know what though? If they do it well, like I'd be cool with it. Like, but yeah, right. Give it to me.
It's been confirmed that he will not be in the Obi-Wan series.
I thought you were gonna go opposite with that. That you were gonna say
No.
that he was in it.
No, I hate April Fools, so I'm not even gonna play a joke like that.
You were about to though, huh? You
No, I
contradicted it?
wasn't. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't because that's how I read the article. Like that, it says Jar Jar Binks, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm like, oh God, no. And I clicked the article and read it, and it said will not be in the series. I'm like, oh, thank
it
you.
wouldn't make sense for him to be since Obi-Wan's in Tatooine at this time.
Right.
So be like, oh, there's no water for you, Jar Jar.
Bye, Jar Jar.
He's a Sith Lord. I believe it. He's a Sith.
Jordan Fisher. Oh wait, everybody went.
He saw me, Jar Jar Binks.
The one thing that I love about Obi-Wan, and this is the last thing I'll say, is like if you read the novels about him, is or him in the story, he doesn't believe in his abilities really. He's very much like he's very passive, It's like it's almost like he underestimates himself. And it's the people around him that are like, especially Yoda. It's always like, I think there's a line in one of the movies like, Yoda gives you too much praise. And I want to say it was Grievous, maybe Grievous.
It was either Grievous or Count Dooku.
Count Dooku. It might actually be Dooku. It's like it was Dooku, and he said that he gives you too much praise, like when he's fighting him. But like Obi-Wan doesn't see himself to be this like badass. Like he always sees himself to like, so he's always working harder to move up. So I would love to see that like there's so much of his story that can be told. That's exciting. Sorry, back to you, host.
Jordan Fisher to play Bart Allen, aka Impulse, and that was one of my friends. One of my friends, Eddie. He was very much into Flash until the Sun came out, and then I guess Impulse's. I don't want to use the word better, but maybe he gravitated more towards Impulse than Flash because of the different powers that he has. And this is supposed to be for the CW, so that should be. I'm guessing there's a dimension thing because that guy's still pretty young.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
He was in Rent in Greece, and he's done some Disney on Broadway, right?
Yeah, for Jordan Fisher, yeah, that was his pretty much.
No,
what
Impulse.
He's known for.
Impulse was on Broadway. Yeah, no. Please pan over to SD in his fucking non-amused face.
Well, if you stop talking, maybe it will. It goes through the voice.
This is the last time I'm gonna host. So
You're such a liar.
I love you guys. I love you guys, but I'm better as the side project. SD, what did you think of Jordan Fisher?
Maybe if you prepared some fucking games. Go ahead.
I did. I'm just trying to get through this fucking thing with fucking human centipede and anyway, before I come off any more dickish.
I don't know. That was a good part of the episode.
Thank you, sir. That movie was ahead of its time.
And then we have Kid Flash. He was the fourth Flash. He was the Kid Flash.
Was he the fourth?
So does anybody have any interesting things about Impulse they want to talk about, or no? Nothing? Good.
No.
The Batman Long Halloween, which is one of my favorite things. The animated series is actually going to have a Catwoman. Josh Duhamel is going to be Harvey Dent. Jensen Nichols, which is one of the. He's always been part of like
Eccles.
Oh, sorry. Did I say it wrong? Eccles. Did I say it wrong?
You did, but you said it better.
Which has always been. Is that the guy with the long hair, or is that the guy that looks like Chad Michael Murray?
I'm sorry, what?
Supernatural.
In Supernatural? That's Dean Winchester. He's also going to be playing Soldier Boy in the season 3 of The Boys.
Okay.
Getting a lot of work. Good for him.
Jensen Nichols.
Eccles.
Nichols.
He's one of the Supernatural, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which one is he? The long hair guy?
No, the
short-haired.
The short, buff guy.
That's what I asked. Okay. So that's going to be fun.
Now we're the assholes.
Movie done by the Marvel's Defenders showrunner. Anybody interested in the new Transformers? You think they're going to be? Well, it's not Michael Bay, so maybe.
Yeah, it's out of the whole Michael Bay universe. So I'm not sure.
He's not producing it at all, or anything?
No. This is completely out of his
So
whole realm.
It's going to be a reboot.
That's what it seems like. It seems like it's going to be a reboot.
So, I mean, that was such an exhausting franchise to then start over. But if he's out, I'd be curious to see. I'm like, okay, show me what the CGI looks like. Like, I would love a redesign.
But this could be the whole thing that Hasbro has been trying to do, which is the G.I. Joe Transformer crossover movie. So this could very well be it.
Fuck all that noise. Just give me a Beast Wars movie and I'll be in.
Beast Wars is the fucking
shit. God damn it, I love Beast Wars. So great.
Watch that shit before I have to go to school, man.
Yeah dude, me too.
Yeah.
Like we used to have the cartoons before we went to school.
Yeah.
God damn Beast Wars.
Raptor, dude. Raptor.
You guys ever
Who's
heard
the white one, right? The white raptor.
The White Raptor.
Yeah.
He was part of Megatron's crew, and then he's like,
He
fuck
defected.
Megatron. Yeah, but he was still like the anti-hero.
Yeah, Megatron was
And
a T-Rex,
Yes, he was.
and Optimus was a
Wait, is this
gorilla.
during the
Primal.
Gorilla. He was Kong.
Yeah.
Optimus was Kong.
What, Ash?
Nobody heard me.
No.
No.
Is that during Grimlock and all that, or am I tripping?
No.
No, it's a completely different thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you guys are younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Badly.
I'm a piece of shit.
No.
We agree.
He's like, all right, I'm gonna go kill myself after this episode.
I know Stefan's been interested in from forever since I've known you. You had the Thundercat symbol on the back of your car.
Yep.
How do you feel about this?
I'm excited and scared at the same time.
Are you scared they're gonna fuck up, or what are you?
I'm scared that they're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. But I have faith because the person that's taking the helm for the Thundercats movie is the guy that did Kong versus Godzilla. So
Adam
so,
Wingard.
yeah. So I'm kind of.
He embraces the silly, that it's like, here's this silly concept that people take seriously, so let me give you what you want. So
right. Yeah, and he also said
there's a lot more story though in the Thundercats.
Oh, there's tons of lore. There's tons of lore in the Thundercats.
And I think that's the scary thing, because like Godzilla, there is the closest thing to lore that you have is the different monsters in Monster Island, but there isn't like oh, in this one we learn his birthday, and this one we learn what kind of food he likes. Like it's just like it's the same guy. He's just fucking up different monsters. So here we have these different personalities, and as a kid, did we watch them with the personalities that he's going to give these actors the direction to do? Like, that's a scary project. I'm surprised he took it on.
Yeah, I'm worried, but I'm excited. I'm excited because it's my childhood. You know, I think that's what I'm so excited for, is that, because a lot of people, it's like I wasn't too much into Lion-O. I was more into Panthro. I thought Panthro was the bigger badass than Lion-O.
Yeah.
You know, and just the mere fact that he even said himself, Adam Wingard said, he's trying to keep them as close as the concept that we saw them, as close to it as possible. So I don't know if that means it's going to be complete CGI, or if it's going to be a live action with a mixture of CGI.
It's
or
like
what.
a suit.
Yeah, but it's like I'm worried, but not so much, because we all saw what Cheetah looked like in Wonder Woman 84.
The look was fine.
Yeah.
The movie had its issues, but I think the look was, if we saw 4 people or 5 people in their crew that looked like that,
yeah,
I'm in.
Yeah. So I'm obviously, growing up hearing Lion-O's voice, I would want him to voice act, you know, at like all the characters, or whichever characters he did. I think he did Lion-O and Jaga, I think. So I'm all for it. I'm excited. When I first saw it, I was excited because I think he actually, with his own money, he actually he redid the intro to Thundercats in CGI, like shot for shot, and that shit looks fucking amazing. Like, I'm so stoked for that.
Isn't that crazy how we've gone this long and there's not even been like a animated reboot or anything? Like, it's just like,
yeah,
there was one in like 2000, I think.
It was in 2011. Cartoon Network tried to do it again, and I think it was about a season and a half or 2 seasons, and then Cartoon Network came out with that fucking shitty ass Thundercats Roar. I think it was greenlit for 12 or 15 episodes, and I think they only put like 3 out because like no one was into it. But the animation was very Steven Universe. So
they didn't even give it a fair shot. Yeah.
So
that's
yeah. Panthro's voice was done by Bill Cosby's dad in the Cosby Show. Bill Cosby.
What?
Show's dad's the show. No, saying it wrong. In the Cosby Show, the guy that plays his dad is the voice of Panthro.
That's dope.
A lot of in the 80s, a lot of sitcom actors did voices for cartoons fun fact: Urkel
Mhm.
was the voice actor of Sonic the Hedgehog in both the anime Sonic the Hedgehog and the American version on Fox.
Nice. Did not know
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Julia White, buddy.
Yes, sir. I didn't say it. I didn't say his name because I didn't think people would know.
I think he's not broken out of being Urkel, but I think they know him enough to know that is Urkel.
Agreed.
True.
Thundercats. Anybody? Carmen, you into it?
Never watched it.
Oh, is it Michael B. Jordan wasn't in it, so you're not down?
Yeah, probably.
Hey,
now
because
they
Michael B.
sound
Jordan
like
would have been like a baby.
She's gonna be like fucking Michael B. Jordan's gonna be Panthro. She's gonna be like, you guys
She's gonna be like,
haven't
I'm in.
She has a tattoo on her chest.
I
You
didn't
see my
say I
Thundercats
wasn't
tattoo?
in. I'm in. I'll watch it. I never watched it when I was a kid, so like I have no idea.
I'm just
I'll watch it.
You're in
I
for a
know
treat.
you are.
I think it's on Hulu. Like, I think all 4 seasons are on Hulu.
Yeah.
See, the thing about like those like nostalgia shows, they don't age well. A lot of them don't.
No. Oh,
Like I tried
Oh.
rewatching Power Rangers and I put it off for the sake of my nostalgia. I'm like, and this is where it ends. Because
Yeah, I tried-
If you're willing to accept as a kid that you're not like when I'm going to talk you're doing a move every hit him like it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And
I
you're
agree.
like TikTok. All
like
right.
it didn't age well. The Thundercats, I tried watching it again, and I watched it. I'm like, oh Christ, like this is god awful.
Mm.
Like the whole like, it's like I'm watching it and I'm trying to break it down, and I'm like, can't. I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. But you
But I love
remember yeah, exactly. But it still has
But I
that
fucking
love.
love it.
Like I
love
remember
it.
that shit it brought me. Yeah,
I think that's gonna be my next tattoo, is a Thundercat tattoo. So
yeah. Woot.
Congratulations. The next game, it's called Fun Fact Superhero Status. Who just got the last point?
They did.
we did.
You guys did. Okay, so 1 or 2?
One.
1. It's called Fun Facts, and it's the superhero edition before anybody shits on me. This superhero has a power possessing hypnotic charm that he uses to influence pretty much anybody he wants. What superhero is this?
Loki? No.
Is that your guess?
Hypnotic charm.
Keep in mind, when I see superhero, all they are is a good guy.
All they are is what?
A good guy.
Okay.
All they are is a good guy.
I got nothing. I'm not sure.
I got nothing.
No, nothing.
But,
Tap.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is Gambit.
Really?
I just said, it's a fun fact.
I had no idea he had a hypnotic charm.
I didn't know. I had no idea you had a fucking accent. Hey, Luis Andreas, yours.
Is it the Cajun? Is that what it is?
I went to a site and that was the fun fact.
Okay, you don't have to be angry about it.
I'm not. I was earlier. I'm not now. I let it go. This man faked
Clearly.
his own death in the storyline in the 90s. He comes back. I'm sorry. He comes clean to his love after only a few issues. Let me read it again because I fucked that up. This man faked his own death in a storyline in the 90s. He comes clean to his love only after a few issues.
Have anything, Luis?
Dude, I don't. And this is a superhero.
Again, when I say superhero, all he is a good guy. Good guys versus
Spider-Man.
Faked his death. That would be my guess.
that dead air was more than reason enough for me to get a new microphone. Okay, so you went with Spider-Man? The answer is Daredevil. So no one gets the point on that. We are going to go ahead and go on to cha-cha-cha. I'm bringing that up. Cha-cha-cha. Mortal Kombat has been pushed a week from April 16th to the 23rd. That could be used as just a information. Venom 2 has been pushed back a week, which I'm kind of excited for. I kind of didn't want it. Well, not that I don't want it to be Woody Harrelson, because Woody Harrelson's amazing, but I don't know. He's probably gonna do amazing. Just the comic book version, and then he doesn't fit that Cassidy.
Yeah, to see him act crazy, that would be interesting.
Hell
Because he's
yeah.
such a good actor. Yeah. You'd be like, hey, do whatever crazy shit you've always wanted to do. And he's like, done.
So that was his direction?
Yeah. I'm in. For sure.
All right. Carmen. Venom 2 or Mortal Kombat. You good?
Good.
Good.
I'm excited to see Venom 2. Mortal Kombat 2. So
did you like Venom 1?
I'm good. I did, but I like Tom Hardy. So
Yeah, his name is Hardy. You don't need to stop at the word hard.
I wasn't stopping because of the,
Not that
my
hard.
God.
In his defense, he did stop at the word hard.
Stefan?
I mean, I could really care less about the whole Mortal Kombat being pushed back a week. I understand why they did it. It's the same studio that did Kong, so they want Kong to have its limelight. So I get it,
And movie theaters are opening up too. So
yeah.
some of that.
So they're that's what they're trying to do is they're trying to milk it as much as they can. As far as Venom, I'm starting to get worried about the movie. Only because the first one was good. It wasn't great. It had its flaws. But I'm worried that the studio thinks that it's not going to succeed. So they just keep trying to push it back.
We haven't seen anything about it either.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not even a still. So
that's what I mean.
I'm nervous.
I think I'm nervous about it. I'm afraid that it's not going to do well. And then that's the end of Venom. Like that's it. It's over.
Unless they're gonna drop us a bombshell, like unless they have like a Tom Holland clip, because you what was it? We knew that they were filming Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home, before Endgame came out. No, not Endgame. Avengers: Infinity War. No, it was Endgame. And so before Endgame came out, we knew that it was filming and that it finished filming. And so then after Endgame came out, like 2 weeks later, we got the Far From Home trailer, which was all about Stark being dead and him being out, whatever. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe it's going to wait until something else is revealed before it releases something. The possibility is there because I know they've teased at it,
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but here's the problem. Spider-Man doesn't come out until December. I think of this year, right? Is it this year?
This year?
Or is it next year?
Keep talking and I'll look it up.
So, and that's the thing is that isn't Venom 2 supposed to be coming out this year? It's supposed to be released this year, not next year.
For sure this year, yeah.
So that's the thing is that if they're trying to push it back until Spider-Man, No Way Home, it doesn't make sense. For them to do that, especially if Spider-Man comes out next year. So
very good point. Because it's coming out in December of this year. So
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man is scheduled December 17th of this year, so which is a full month after Venom has come out. So it doesn't make sense, the timeline.
Yeah, see, it doesn't,
because Venom is set to come out September 17th. Oh, 2 months.
Yeah.
Wait, 3 months. I can't add. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm worried about the movie. I'm worried that it's not going to do well. I'm worried that there's no stills. But I mean, on the other hand, it could be phenomenal and it could, blow Venom 1 out of the water, as far as box office goes. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Especially because we do want Tom Hardy versus fucking Tom Holland.
Yeah, versus. I want them to work together.
Well, at least give us the Batman versus Superman, Kong versus Godzilla, and then into somebody else that came out weird. You know what I mean? Like, give us that little rivalry first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. We're all good with that? Okay, so Carmen and Esteban, I believe you guys got the last point because you guys didn't know what the fuck you guys were doing last time. 1 or 2? I know I'm really trying because really not trying to be offensive. I'm really trying to make it funny, but it's not working. Carmen versus Carmen. Versus
Two.
Carmen and Esteban.
Mm-hmm.
Two.
Yeah.
She's so bad.
No, I'm just trying to help
Sound
you.
check. Let me
Move
get
you forward.
Let me do a sound check before it like rains in your ears. Is that too loud?
No, it's good.
No. Are we guessing?
All right. Name that intro. Ready?
Oh.
You get that much?
I got nothing.
Is the static a part of it, or is that separate?
I don't know. Okay. Now, is this an intro to a song?
Wait. That's an intro to a. Oh, I'm sorry. Name that intro. It's to songs. The next game is going to be the TV theme song. That's okay. No. That is absolutely something that I'm gonna accept because I
Oh no, I'm laughing because it's true. Remember when you started explaining what number 1 and number 2 meant, and you got so mad at us? You're like, you get mad when I don't explain. It's like, we don't want you to explain what a number 1 and what a number 2 is. We want you to explain the rules of the game.
Yeah. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Your next song is. Do you guys have it? You want to write it down? Okay.
Okay, I got that one.
Your mic went out.
The mic went out? You're kidding me. I in my headphones.
Because I heard the first part.
I think it's his mic trying to adjust.
You stopped the
it's too
song
loud.
already. That's enough.
Yeah, I already know the song.
All right.
Yeah.
2. That's your song 2?
Yeah.
Come on, that's
Okay.
enough. You're playing too long.
Well, because I don't know if my mic is going out or what. So I'm making. Okay, here's your 4th song. But write them down or whatever, because I don't know if you guys know. Okay.
Or the name of the artist or the song is what you want.
Okay.
You have to play that again.
Play that again?
Yeah.
Okay, that's as much as you get. That's song 4. Song 5. Okay.
It's the only one I got.
All right. So song. What's song 1?
I don't know song.
Song 1, I don't know song 1.
Okay.
That's Fall Out Boy.
What song?
It's Going Down. We're Going Down.
Okay. Team 2, you guys accept that?
Yeah.
Sugar, we're going down. Okay.
Or Sugar, We're Going Down. Yeah, that's fucking god damn it.
Can I say something real quick, Esteban? If you were
Yes.
drinking, you would have gotten it.
I know I would have. I know. Thank you.
I miss 2 drink Esteban. That guy's fun.
That guy's fun.
That guy's cool.
I think the name of the song is Praise You
Bye.
by
Can I go since he doesn't have it?
Not yet.
Yeah, can we steal? Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
we'll keep those for the steal. This is song 4. Song 4. Nothing?
I don't know song 4.
Okay. Nobody?
Post
Okay.
Malone.
What's song 5?
I got nothing.
I know it's a
Sorry,
metal
Sam.
song. I know it's a
Yeah.
metal song. I want to say it's Slipknot.
What's the name of the song, though?
I want to say Duality.
Very close.
Am I close?
Fall Out Boy. You guys got Fall Out Boy. We're Going Down and Praise You by Fatboy Slim. No, you guys
That's the
didn't get that.
fucking okay.
Okay, so you guys, the first song was called "No More Mr. Nice Guy" by Alice Cooper.
Okay.
Second song was Fall Out Boy, Sugar We're Going Down. Fat Boy Slim, Praise You. I think they're giving it to you anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Song 4 was called Circles by Post Malone.
Can we steal song 5?
Yeah.
I'm stealing it.
Yeah.
So I just say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Slipknot. Before I Forget is the name of the song.
Okay.
It was in the same album as
the same
Duality.
album.
It was the very next song after Duality. That's I was like, oh my god, you're that close.
That song didn't that song come out in like one of the Resident Evil movies? Is it that one?
That was Plague.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Also a good song.
You guys ready? Because we still have a whole other fucking game to play. Song 1.
Oh.
Okay. Nothing. Okay. Song 2. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Song 3.
Yes.
Song 3. Song 4.
Got it.
Okay. Last song 5. Hold on. Sorry, mic's going out. Song 5.
Wow.
You got that one?
Okay.
I definitely got that one.
What is song 1? Tap.
Tapping, Andres?
Yeah, I don't got it.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, that's funny because I was looking at you two, Luis and Carmen, but I forgot it's you two. Nothing? Okay. Song 2.
Sugar Ray Fly.
Yep. Song 3. That was my Alexa, sorry. But you heard it, right? Song 3 is nothing?
No, we don't have it.
I might know that one. That one I might know.
Yeah. Well, that could be your still point when they
Okay.
go your other point.
Okay.
I got that one. That one is Avenged Sevenfold. Hail to the King.
That is
Nice.
So far, it's 2 versus 2.
Well done, Luis.
What's the last
Thank
song?
you, sir. Oh shit! I got it now. You got it, Andres?
Go
He
ahead.
played that fucking bar. God damn it.
It's Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet
I Want
Boys.
It That Way.
Yeah.
3 to 2. Very good. Very good. 3 to 2. Wait.
But I got my steal point from the last
3
one.
to 3. What was?
It's 4 to 2, bitch. I got the
It's-
steal point from the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
42.
But I still want to see if he knows what that one was.
Okay. Esteban and Carmen. What's song 1?
No, I don't know song 1.
What's song
I think I know 3. Yeah, I want to say that is. It's a toss up between 2. It's either going to be Salt and Pepper or it's going to be TLC.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's TLC. And
Only for-
it's Creep.
It is Creep.
Boom.
They still get the point.
They still
because-
get it though, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
4 to 3. So
Hey, that was good. That was good.
That was good. That was good.
my wife would be proud for me on that one because she would, because that's all her music right there. Is all,
Oh,
it's all
really?
90s hip hop. Yeah,
That's funny.
she'd be proud.
It's funny you say that. We signed up for Paramount Plus, the streaming service, because
Yeah.
Dana's super into the show called The Challenge, and it's like the real world from fucking forever ago, the 1990s.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
they had a spin-off show called The Challenge where they do these challenges.
Mhm.
And it's actually became quite entertaining, and I watch it with her. And the reason you're trying to get my attention, what?
I was trying to get your attention because I have to pee, and I was going to tell you to fucking keep rolling, but go ahead and go.
Awesome.
That's why there's a message.
There's a
Messenger.
chat, motherfucker. All right,
You
so
can
while
send it in the chat.
he's peeing, the only reason I'm bringing this up is the
pee,
challenge has been
motherfucker.
going on for like 35 seasons plus, and so for the Paramount Plus, they brought a show called the OGs, and so like the people from like the beginning seasons, are coming in. So they're all like in their
Who are like
40s.
50-year-olds?
Yeah, dude. Like they're all in their 40s, but they're doing like the first challenge that they did, the episode we saw today. It's like ice cold water, and you have to dive to get like a medicine ball out because it's like these physical exerting challenges that you have to do.
Right.
But like they're all in their 40s, and like nobody could do the dive. Anyway, sorry. So I'm laughing for the worst reasons, but they had. It's like between that and you know how like in real world they would like drink and then there would be like house drama and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all like partying and they have like a 90s themed party and they're all dressed like in 90s and it's like 90s music and it was like fucking they were playing like Mace, Puff Daddy, like you know, Bad Boys, the Locks, like and I'm like holy shit, I fucking remember all of this. Like and it was just like a fucking nostalgia hit. Like it's just like, oh man, I can't believe some of the stuff we used to listen to, you know?
Oh yeah, dude, it's nothing compared to the music now.
For sure, and it's so sad because I know my parents said the same thing when I was that age. Oh, they're like, "Oh, this is music.
I was gonna call
this
you guys
music.
old."
Yeah. So like, my sister was into hip hop. I never really was, but I remember hearing it. But it still hits me with the like nostalgia shit.
Yeah, I mean, certain hip hop I like, certain hip hop, certain R&B, not a lot. You know, so it's like I'll listen to some, you know, but it's mostly like the stuff that was on the radio, not like the deep cuts and stuff.
Not like underground shit.
Yeah. So that was pretty much it. Yeah, that's it.
I dig it.
So this is like the scene in Ultron where Thor's like trying to talk to Ultron while Vision is gonna hit him with the hammer. So I have nothing else to say. Are you ready? And then hammer.
You're about to get hit.
Yeah.
About to get fucked up. What kind of music did you listen to when you were in high school, Carmen?
Well, emo, and you know what? In high school, I was really into Linkin Park.
Oh yeah.
So that was like my band. And then I started getting into emo, and then my friend
like
was
Good Charlotte, Good Charlotte type stuff.
Good Charlotte, yes, and Simple Plan.
For sure.
And then my friend was into hip hop, so she kind of like showed me 90s hip hop because I wasn't really into it before I met her.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of all over the place because then my boyfriend would listen to my boyfriend at the time would listen to heavy metal. And then I started getting into Slipknot, Korn, and then went down that rabbit hole.
For some reason in my high school, it was like stigmatized that if you either like metal or you like rock music or you like hip hop. You can't like both. And it wasn't until I graduated that I was like, oh shit, I can like whatever the fuck I want. Like, and then I started to kind of, but then I only dabble in hip hop, but like not too much.
Yeah, in high school it was that, but it was like then there was a certain few that would listen to punk rock, and there's like, oh, what's punk rock?
That was, yeah, because that was like No FX was like had no radio play, but people would have the stickers on their binders and shit, and we're like, what's that? It's like Blink-182 but better.
It got weird because it went from like, I listen to Metallica, Megadeth, and like, you don't listen to Carcass, and I was like, it became like a competition of who fucking could get into the. Yeah.
If like, you were, what's the most obscure thing that no one's ever heard of?
Yeah,
be like,
I was like, okay, but like I fucking love Metallica, but I can't. Like I'm upset. Like if I can't understand and I can't sing along with you, or you know what I mean?
I see that. I see that sometimes. There's some screamo artists that are really good at what they do. That I'm.
No. Yeah, sorry. I'm just talking more like fucking. Where you don't understand anything.
There was one band that I remember a friend of, and like I used to listen to because their riffs are good, but like their vocals were just so bad. The band was called Cephalic Carnage. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. And it was just like death metal, but it's that like it's like, dude, it sounds like you're throwing up. Like but the riffs were so sick, and I would just try to like tune that out because I was like, oh, I want to keep listening to what's heavier. And then it's like, I'm just going to listen to what I like. I don't care if it's not obscure. I don't care if people know what the name is.
Like they Dance Gavin Dance, where it's like there's a sing-songy part and then there's the like.
Oh, I love that.
Mix, you know?
A good harmonies. Yeah. I think Slipknot nails that. Early second album, Avenged Sevenfold, did that perfectly, I thought.
And
then
it was great because Stone
Sour,
kind of opened your eyes to what they can do.
both sides. Yeah, agreed.
All right, ready?
We'll be right back after these commercials.
Soon, not right now. Soon.
Okay, so Luis, who
Yes,
got the last point?
We did.
They did.
They did.
We won by one
1 or 2?
because Esteban stole it.
1 or 2?
Team captain, what do we do?
2. You got it. Okay, so this is gonna be called, because I keep fucking that up. I have no idea. As much as it frustrates
We have we have a small idea, buddy.
no, I overthink every fucking thing. So, okay, so this is called TV jingles, and by that I mean the beginning of the fucking TV series.
Got it.
The intro.
The intro. But the last time I called it an intro, you guys shat all over my fucking cat. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I say.
I like how Esteban asking a question. Is this an intro to a song or an intro to a show? And that's him shitting on you.
Just getting clarification, man.
That's how I know.
Excuse me, Mr. Host. I have a quick question. God
That's how
damn
I
it!
know I fucked up. Andreas is like the first one to throw a stone, but Luis means I really did fuck up. So I will go with
Give you shit.
TV show intros. Is that better?
Got it.
Luis is
Love you
gonna put a graphic when he does this.
You guys ready? Here's 2. Okay, that's 1. He's already making the face. Song 2. Okay. Song 3. That's all you get? Nothing? I will give you more because that was only 4 seconds. That's it.
Madlock.
Song 4. Okay. And the last song.
Sounds like a porn, dude. Like a Cinemax. Like a Cinemax thing I saw when everyone was asleep.
Somebody's gonna get that. All right. What's song 1?
Oh, man.
Nothing. Okay. Song 2.
The monsters. Keep going.
Why is it not doing it?
Are you
Go
sure
with
about?
Adam. No, go ahead. It's Adam's family. Sorry.
Yeah, so I was like, wait.
Sorry.
That's song 3. Nothing.
I think I might know what that one is. I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, that's song 4. And the song 5.
That's not Melrose Place, is it?
Who's guessing? It's you and Luis, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, it is Melrose Place.
Damn. I can't believe I got that one.
And you guys got Adam's Family.
So 2, yeah.
All right. So are you guys done? Are you guys trying to steal any of them?
I think I might know number 4.
Or is what?
Hey, do they face a penalty for guessing?
That's what I was
wrong
gonna
on
say.
the
They
field?
get a negative if they get it wrong, right?
We haven't established that, and I don't want to establish that now. We'll establish that next time I host, if I ever.
Mother.
Song 4. Do you want to guess that?
Now I'm afraid of the repercussions.
No, there's no repercussions this one because we haven't established that till next show.
Okay, I want to say it's 6 feet under.
No.
No? Okay.
Okay, song 1 is
-1.
What? Is Sanford and Son?
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but I wasn't positive.
Oh, because I only know the the end part with the saxophone.
Then song 2 is Addams Family. Song 3 is Chippendale's Rescue Rangers.
Oh my god, I
Jesus.
can't believe I can't remember that. Keep playing
Same.
it.
Oh, they say Rescue Rangers in it, don't they?
Chippendale.
Rescue Ranger.
You know they never fail.
That one might be on me.
That's right. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Yeah. I love Rescue Rangers. It's good shit. I had a weird cartoon crush on Gadget. Yeah.
Gadget?
It was weird because it's like it was like a
'Cause she's a
humanoid
mouse?
mouse. Yeah. I didn't understand my feelings.
You're gone, Ash. No,
Song
no
number
sound,
4
Ash.
is Harley Quinn, the TV show.
So which one? What was it?
Harley Quinn.
Oh, that was number 4?
Yeah.
Play it
Okay.
again? I don't even remember
Okay,
it.
now I hear it.
Yeah, I really don't
We're at
remember.
2.
It kind of had a very Dexter tone to it.
The
I
Calliope.
heard-
Laboratory or
No,
Killer
no,
Dexter?
the Killer Dexter.
Okay. You guys went with 2. Team Titans, you guys ready to go?
Teen Titans, huh? Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not what I'm giving you.
Oh.
My mic go out, so I didn't want to fucking shit on it. Ready?
World don't move to the beat of just one drum.
Okay. That's song 1. Song 2. Didn't mean to give you that much. Okay, that's 2. Song 3. That's song 3. Song 4.
Oh, come on.
Okay. You know what's shitty is song 5.
Same
The
song?
same one as ours?
I just caught it right now. For some reason, it's saved to the same playlist. So
Oh,
I apologize.
Jesus.
All right, what's song 1?
Now the
I'm
world don't move
sorry.
to the
Can I steal it?
Yeah, well, you guys can, but we gotta wait. All
I
right.
kind of want to say Perfect Strangers.
You should say that.
I guess it's wrong.
All right, what's song 2?
That's
God, can I steal that
90210.
one? God,
That's
fuck you.
90210. No, I won't because you're not gentle.
No.
Roll
I
up
have
newspaper.
learned from my mistakes.
Roll up newspaper. No.
What's song 3? Nope.
Small Wonder. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Don't guess and have it count against you.
Small Wonder goes, it's a small.
Oh, that's right. The Game of Thrones.
Okay. And then, sorry, what's song 3?
Sanford and Son.
No, they
Yes,
can't get that.
we got
point.
3.
That's bullshit.
That was
We're
that's my bad. All right, so you guys got
First one is Different Strokes. Suck my dick.
No, I will not.
Second,
You're not gentle in that either.
90210. Family Ties is part 3. We're seeing song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to hear more of it. I couldn't tell at all.
Okay, you guys got Game of Thrones and you guys got Sanford and Son.
Oh yeah, they got Sanford and Son, huh? I wonder how they did that.
That was I told you that I accept that as my bad.
Okay,
Who got the
what does
point,
that do
you
for
asshole?
me and Andres?
Is it? Are you guys at 2 and 2?
No, it's 3 and 2 now.
3 and
Wait,
2. So
3.
I stole their point.
you stole their point. No, but I mean
overall.
of
in the
overall
games, right?
game.
Hey, you know what? You know who we should ask? The person
The host.
running these fucking games.
That's why I'm asking you guys, because I've already accepted that I fucked up. I will then go ahead and bow my head and accept that I fucked up. What's the premise? I think you guys got Judgment Day. They got Get Him to the Greek.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Name 5. You guys got 7 with the helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's 2 you guys won.
Yeah.
And we got 2 with capes.
Nobody got fun facts. Name that song.
That was
Got
us.
it.
You guys got it. That's 2.
So it's 2-2.
You guys broke even, right?
No, we got. Did we
You
break
guys
even?
broke again. You guys broke.
I think we broke even.
2-2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh god.
She's already hating it. I love it. All right. It's 2-2. Luis and Andreas, you guys go first. You guys have 10 seconds to break even, to break the tie. Damn it. 1 or 2.
You go.
1.
You guys are gonna have to name as many as possible in 10 seconds. Name as many Smurfs as you can.
Christ. Smurfette, Papa Smurf, Baby Smurf.
Okay.
For sure, those 2.
Bashful? No, not bashful.
That's a
See, I was thinking dwarves, dude. I was thinking dwarves too. My sleepy is
Something with a D.
my dude.
Dickhead.
Carmen and Esteban.
Yeah.
It's like, and, what's your name again?
Name as many Pokemon as you can.
No, fuck you. There's
fuck
more
you, dude.
Pokemon.
Wow.
Pikachu,
Fuck you.
Raichu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Blastoise, Venusaur,
You guys want this
Mewtwo,
one.
Go
Mew.
fuck yourself.
Motherfucker, there's like 150. I can name the
There's
song.
like 150
First
Smurfs.
game, there's
No,
like
there is
fucking
not.
over 500 Pokemon. Fuck you. Fucking suck my dick. Fuck this game.
Okay, so
There are not 150 Smurfs.
we're gonna end today with how did you guys feel about the Falcon and Bucky
The game?
episode?
How do we feel about the game? Not too well.
The people that won were pretty happy.
You
Go
know
ahead.
what? 7 did fucking excellent because I had nothing throughout all these games. So good for you, Esteban. Carry the team.
Thank you.
I did
Well-
like where Falcon and Bucky are it's called Falcon and fucking the Winter Soldier, but Falcon and Bucky, I did like where it was going. I do like what we were
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Ash was right. There's over 100 Smurfs. Hefty Smurf, Greedy Smurf, Papa Smurf, Jokey Smurf, Chef Smurf. Literally, we say a verb and then we say the word Smurf, and we would have gotten a goddamn point. Handy Smurf, Scaredy Smurf, Tracker
Handy?
Smurf, Sloppy
Don't worry
Smurf.
about that.
That's the one Carmen
Danger
heard.
Smurf.
Andy's
heard that
Andy's
one.
very single and he's happy.
Dude, yeah, like Runny Smurf, Walkie Smurf. Like, dude, this is ridiculous. Oh my god. All right, whatever.
See, I told you Luis has my back.
I don't want to. I was looking it up to talk shit.
Falcon and the
It
Winter
backfired
Soldier,
on you.
I do like where it's going. I was interested in how they were going to bring in Baron. I was kind of thinking it was going to be the guy with the long hair, but clearly it's not. What do you guys think they the Red Hand or whatever they're called are taking the secret serum or have taken the serum?
Super Soldier Syrup.
Super Soldier Serum.
I think so.
I think so. Like some sort of like a diluted form of
Yeah,
it. I
because
think.
he's definitely not as strong as Winter Soldier and Captain America. I feel. Anybody? Esteban?
Yeah, much agreed.
I haven't seen it yet.
Really?
Any of them?
I haven't seen the second episode. I saw the first episode. I haven't seen the second
Well,
episode.
the
Really?
first
I'm
episode is
surprised.
when he does the body slam to the guy that kind of looks like a
John Cena.
yeah.
Okay. No, I mean, yeah, I saw the first episode, so yeah, it seems like they're taking some sort of diluted super soldier serum. So that's the extent that I know of it. I know some of it got spoiled for me already because they hinted to the comic book Red, White, and Truth. So that was kind of cool.
Yep.
But yeah, exactly. That's
This
the extent
picture
of it.
right here. So if you're looking at my screen right now, for those people watching on YouTube's, it was a Black Captain America. And so the comic book Esteban is talking about is they wanted to perfect the super soldier serum, but they didn't want to risk doing it on white soldiers, so they were doing it on the black platoon, and so they were doing it on black soldiers, and so one of them took, and the guy that took, he was doing great with all these like special ops missions, but they didn't feel comfortable bringing him out to be like, hey, this is our new Captain America, because he was black. And yeah, it's very gutsy of Marvel to like put this front and center and be like, hey, we're going to talk about this.
And I'm excited to see the episode. I haven't seen it yet, but like I said, it's already been spoiled for me. They also even hinted to Patriot for the Young Avengers. So yeah.
I can kind of see them trying to turn what's his face into Patriot, the guy that's Captain America right now. Because I mean, I don't like him, but they've established that he's a good dude so far anyway.
I felt like that's I thought he was going to be I thought that's what he was coming in as when they first showed him on the football field. I thought that's who that was going to be. Andres?
Yeah, I was going to bring up like the things I loved about this episode was when we got where Bucky met the super soldier that took his arm, and how he got pissed because he was pretty much abandoned by the government. So he was angry. And I did like how you kind of got the new Captain America being ultra fucking annoying douchebag. So you kind of have that set in where he's already set as not a good guy, I guess, because of our heroes. The show is really good. I liked it a lot. And at the end where we got the little how we're gonna get to Baron Zemo. So so it's going good. I'm enjoying it very much.
I'm interested in seeing how they're going to get around him being vulnerable, this Captain America. Because he's going to have to use the shield a lot different than Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Carmen?
Do we think that he's going to get some of the serum as well and then turn bad, or like the not so good Captain America?
Possible, kind of like Abomination.
I did like the Isaiah Bradley that you guys already talked about, the fact that when they go meet him and how it resonated with Falcon, because he's kind of like, they didn't show him as, because he was of deeper skin tone. So now that I had the chance to be Captain America and I turned it down, like, I think that's kind of like what weighed heavy on him after meeting him. Like, what the fuck? Like, I could be this for everyone. And like, we already had somebody that could have been this for somebody, and we stole his chance. And the fact that Steve didn't even know about him, it hit deep for me on that. Yeah. When they portrayed that, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. And even the whole scene with the cops outside, that was pretty well done.
Oh my god.
And that was right after that.
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, that's exactly what when I was watching it, I was just thinking, I'm like, this was being filmed around the time that the BLM stuff was happening. Like, how perfect, like perfect / gutsy. Like, they're taking more risks, and I do appreciate that in the studio to like kind of make a point and say things. Like, they're really touching on race a lot more than I thought that they would. Yeah, I thought it was a very powerful scene. I liked it.
And I like the way that they're going about it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but sometimes it just seems like in some shows or movies is they want to talk about it, but they don't do it well enough. It just seems like here, we wanted to touch up on this, but the way that they did it in the show, I feel like it was done really well. Where like it does tug at your heart that this was going on and like what everything that's going on right now. So I don't know. I loved it for that.
It's weird because side note, Peacock has taken over WWE. Peacock has taken over WWE, and then they're starting to censor stuff that happened during the Attitude Era, and the Attitude Era was very sexist, racist, everything. But it wasn't. It was of the time. It wasn't racist like racist, but it was like
shit that wouldn't pass today.
They got away with blackface. They got away with bra and panties matches that could never happen now. And it's funny because it's like we're taking you over, but now we're going to go ahead and erase a lot of stuff, which is weird because not that I want to go and see that. It's just I don't want to pretend it's not there because it did happen. Like there was a guy in blackface that made fun of this guy that was black, but it's not that I want to celebrate it. It's just I don't want to bury it. It's just why?
It's the thing that happened.
Yeah. It's just weird. It's and I'm a hardcore WWE person, so it's just what's there. It was accepted at the time, and there's a lot of things that fucking Roots. There's a lot of things that would not be accepted now, or they would tone it down. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just real weird. We talked about Winter Soldier. The last thing was Godzilla versus Kong. Everybody's talked about Falcon versus Soldier, Falcon versus Bucky. I'm fucking up on purpose on that. Kong versus Godzilla. Now we're getting to it.
Fucking awesome. Well, let me rephrase that. Entertaining. I got to see what I wanted to see. Two icons fight it out, and I thought it was done perfect. I thought it was done the way that I wanted it to be done. We have the scene of like round 1 Godzilla wins, round 2 Kong wins, and it was like very much like for appealing to both fans, unlike the way that Alien versus Predator, it was more of like, look how the Predator dominates over the alien, but then look, he lost through technicalities because of acid blood or whatever. Like it showed them pretty evenly matched. And then by the way, spoiler warning guys, because we're about to talk about some shit. The end of the movie ended the way that I wanted it to, showing the dominant creature between the two. So it wasn't a cop-out answer. It was like it's these two fighting, we're going to determine a winner, but then there's also a higher threat, very Batman vs Superman-esque. And I did think of that, by the way, when they're both roaring at each other. First of all, the little boy inside me was giggling because they're both like, it was just something 10-year-old me.
Little boy inside him. Okay.
The little boy that I was inside of.
No.
Wow.
I never thought that would have happened. Like 10-year-old me, movies and music, and we've talked about this before, it being a time machine, and I'm watching this, and Esteban, you were talking about this earlier about Thundercats. Like, this was my Thundercats. Like, I had 2 films, and I played it on repeat all the time. Like, that was my background noise. Like, we didn't have fucking streaming. We didn't have anything. All I had was I would play Jaws.
Britney Spears' Crossroads.
Yeah, that one.
And it was
it was Jaws, and it was Godzilla, and I would just fucking watch those on repeat because that's all I had. And so, like, watching this, it was just so fucking good. Like, just so many parts of it, I'm just like, I'm yelling in my apartment, and I'm being told to keep it down, and like it was just such a great. The character development was whatever, but it gave you what you wanted. If you're going to watch a monster movie, you want to see some destruction, you'll be happy with it. Back to you, host.
Esteban.
I dug it. It was good. I kind of feel the third act. There was a bit of a cop out in the third act. So I kind of feel that it was, I don't know, it was more of a, oh, you didn't see that coming type thing.
We all do. We even called it before it even showed.
Yeah, so I really, that's the one part I didn't like, was that, I mean, obviously, like Luis was saying, the character development, there was really no character development. But what did you expect? You have two massive monsters going against each other, so you're gonna either gonna get character development and like really shitty scenes between Godzilla and Kong, or you're going to have little to no character development and what you want to see on the big screen, and it's two massive monsters going against each other.
It's kind of like a fine line, because the Matthew Broderick Godzilla was like, almost Godzilla was like second, like a thrown away character,
yeah.
right? Like it's like, we want to deal with the human aspect and how they're dealing with it. There's a fine line that you have to find with that, because you're putting in the girl from Bobby Brown. I mean, you're putting in all these stars. Eric from fucking True Blood. I can't think of his real name. Alexander
Skarsgård.
Like, there's so many stars in it that it's kind of like you got to feed a lot of beasts.
Yeah. So I mean, it was good. The actual fighting, it was good. There wasn't that, like Luis has said before, that transformer where it's two robots fighting, you can't tell like what the hell's going on. No, you're able to determine, who's throwing a punch and who's getting kicked in the face and stuff like that. So,
dude, that first punch, the first fight, when fucking Kong does the Superman punch on Godzilla, I had chills. I was like, oh shit, it got real.
Yeah, it was great. Like that was great. There was a lot of homages to the original Godzilla vs. Kong, where he shoves the axe in Godzilla's mouth, so that part was cool. I mean, yeah, but like I said, the one thing that I didn't like, and I felt was a very big cop out, was the third act. And those who haven't seen it, when you guys see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil that part of it. But I kind of felt it was a bit of a cop out, because it's kind of like one of those things, like we've seen it time and time again. I'm no movie writer. I don't write script. I don't do anything like that. But I would have loved to have seen it where Godzilla was captured. Obviously, we know Mechagodzilla's in the movie, but Mechagodzilla was the one that was causing all the destruction and causing all the, and then it was Mechagodzilla versus Kong, but we don't know it's Mechagodzilla till the very end. So I don't know. That's just my take on it.
And with his glowing eyes, you kind of thought maybe that was
exactly. Yeah, that was a situation.
With the straight out going after. Yeah, Carmen, have you seen the movie?
I did, actually, and I went into it not knowing what to expect, because I don't know if I said this the last time that you guys were talking about it. I haven't seen any of the movies or read any of the lore, so like I said, I didn't know what to expect. But as Luis was mentioning, the first fight, it got me. I was like, damn, that's pretty badass. I like the underwater scenes, and you can see detail. Like, it was very well done. The third act, I can see what you're saying. Because it was definitely like, just like kind of like, oh, we need to resolve the movie because it's coming to that time. So it could have been done better. I agree, but I liked it overall. I thought it was awesome.
My big gripe of the film, I let it go, but like, I'm like, okay, so this person has a collapsed chest cavity, but your Prius can bring him back to life. That's cool. He's back to life, and he's just gonna fight crime now. Like, because I was saying it out loud as it was happening, and Dana hit pause, and she's like, "So you're willing to accept a giant monkey and a radioactive dinosaur fighting, but you can't accept this?" And I'm like, point made. Hit play. And I shut up. Because that's exactly like, I don't know.
What if Kong was just fucking. Oh, sorry, Andres, go.
No, I haven't watched, so
Oh, what if it was more like Kong? Kong was protecting the little girl that was on the ship that Mechagodzilla was on, and he didn't know he was protecting Mechagodzilla until it came out, as opposed to what we saw.
Mhm.
I told Esteban yesterday, I feel like it was booked by Vince McMahon. You have Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, and no, excuse me, Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. There has to be a winner, but nobody needs to suffer their ego. Both franchises need to take off, but nobody could be hurt. But we need a winner, but nobody could be hurt.
And
So
that,
one win here,
yeah,
one win here. Spoiler alert again. Mechagodzilla kicks Godzilla's ass, but even though Godzilla kicked King Kong's ass, King Kong kicks Mechagodzilla's ass.
yeah.
So it's kind of like,
So it's kind of even.
everybody's happy. There's no so like there's at least room for debate if you talk about who's better. Kind of bullshit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So it was kind of that was kind of
I was
that was kind
expecting.
of a weird thing, but
I was kind of expecting that though. Like, there's no way they would have 100% taken it. You know?
Right.
But at the same time, what I do appreciate is one, the yelling at each other was me and Esteban discussed this. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Like, which we
Yeah.
want to make that into a meme. And then two, the fucking
God, that
Godzilla
scene.
part where he's all up in fucking King Kong's face. That was at least like a good little like. If we're
Dude,
gonna,
yeah. At the
at
end,
very
before
least, we get to do that. Like,
before the
I could've
fight was
fucking
over.
killed you, bitch.
Yeah, before the fight was over, like when he's roaring at him and Kong's like about to pass out, but he fucking steps up
Hell yeah.
and they're like just inches away from their faces roaring at each other. Like that should have been the poster right there. That's the fucking poster. But yeah, just like you said, when he's walking away and he's all fucked up, he's got like holes in his neck that you can see when he's charging his beam and
Fucking
shit.
scratches on his fucking chest.
Bro, yeah, and he's like walking out, and he's like, he looks like he just had a rough night. Like, I'm laughing when he's going back into the ocean. Like, looked like he just got like he's
But
been
it's crazy.
pounding tequila shots. He's
Because
like
when we get
dragging. He looks over. He keeps on walking.
Yeah, no, for sure. Keep talking. When we get introduced to Kong, he has all those scratches. And
Motherfucker, I was still talking. I'm sorry that I didn't let you interrupt me. I apologize. Please continue.
That ain't me calling, baby. You know I love your mama. When we first get introduced to Kong on Kong Island, he has all these fucking battle bruises that you're kind of like, how did that even happen? So it was kind of cool to see these scratches that occurred because of that fight.
Yeah.
So the next time we see Kong, we have to see those scratches.
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yeah, I dug the part where obviously you saw Kong, his shoulder getting dislocated or whatever.
Yeah.
And he fucking lethal weapons his shoulder on a fucking building. And I'm like, all right, so we're gonna do that. And then he does the whole like, all right, bitch, let's go, and like rolls his shoulders.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting, and then he does the fucking forearm, like he's cocking a shotgun. He's like, all right, let's go.
There was
See,
a lot of good aspect to Kong.
I was smiling a lot, like when I would see shit like that. I'm like, dude, seriously, like, let's fucking go. And then, sure enough, fighting Mecha. And I thought the Mechagodzilla design was good. Like, it didn't look very. It wasn't Transformery, which is what I was afraid of.
Mhm.
It was just giant robot, like dope.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like I said, that third act, it was a cop out. So I'm just kind of like, nah, all right, whatever. But with that part, I didn't lose interest in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, oh fuck, I'm out. Like, I'm done. I don't want to finish watching this. You know, like, I can't believe they did that. It was just like, yeah, okay. It was one of those things where it's like you really didn't see that coming. Like, so.
No, they left an opening though for a multitude of potential films, which I dug.
A movie like, say, Kong, where he's about to lose, say, against Mothra or something, and then Godzilla could come out of nowhere. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do we see that kind of a relationship now?
Well, potentially. Like, I think that the core can second as a Monster Island. So in Godzilla, he lives on Monster Island, and whenever one of the monsters decides to go crazy, then he has to go fuck that monster up. But now that Kong lives in the core of the earth, and it's like this prehistoric world, that can second as Monster Island. There's a bunch of crazy shit down there, so they might bring some other Godzilla monsters or Godzilla villains.
How did you take that part where he's swinging and he's going home, and like a dimension kind of a thing?
And then it pulls it. That was a little weird, but
That was a little weird, right? It took me out of it a little bit.
A little bit. It was like, I mean, we were already very sci-fi, but then it got very sci-fi. Like, and it's just. But I mean, again, it was like, okay, I'm watching these giant monsters fight each other. I'm just gonna have to go along with the ride.
Because John C. Reilly was their last movie, right? Like, so why are they in a different dimension? So well,
in the last, I see. You're talking about the very beginning of the movie, like when they're in
the Kong Island, the movie.
Because Skull Island, it was like a different island, and then it's like, oh, this is actually just this big stadium that we have him in, and we're making him think that he's actually free, but he's not free. And then he's going to the core, but the core, there's a special dimension, and he's so it was a lot of explanation, but I mean, I still dug it. Like, I still think they left an opening for potentially Mecha Ghidorah, which is one of the big villains, but then also, potential Monster Island. So they've left it open for, if it ends here, that's fine. But if they spin it off to some other stuff, I'm also good with that.
Were there people in those buildings, or am I tripping?
Oh, I'm sure there were.
Died.
Yeah, everyone's dead, dude.
Everyone died.
I was like, oh no,
dude! Even when Kong is just running, like, he's like, you see the people trying to flee, and I'm like, he just murdered like 100 people with each footstep.
When you guys were watching the movie, was I the only one that saw, like, oh yeah, this could definitely be a ride at Universal Studios?
Oh, 100%.
Like,
when they were at that Hollow Earth or Hollow whatever.
You could be in the ship, and then
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I could see this.
Riding in the Prius.
Yeah.
The way they do Transformers.
It was a fucking Prius. Did you see the design of that car? It was an electric car, and it had the Prius body, and it's like, this can power Las Vegas for 100 years or whatever the fuck they said.
It was a week.
Like, that's a Prius.
100 years a week. It's all the same.
Yeah. But we're gonna use it to jumpstart his broken bones.
After everything we said.
Huh?
You're still gonna see it after everything we said?
Yes, it sounds incredible. I can't wait to watch it.
It's gonna be good. All I was missing was a fist bump at the end, pretty much.
We almost got it, dude. It was like this close. Like when Godzilla looked back at him when he was like walking away, and it's like, I could have killed you, choosing not to kill you. And then he like drags himself back into the water.
But Kong still has that.
He had a knife.
No, let's go again. Like, he has that fucking still.
No, exactly. Godzilla came up. He's like, "You want to do this shit?" He's like, "Nah, bro. We cool. Nah, bro. I'm gonna go over here now." Like,
no, I took a shot. Let's do this.
But then he's like, "Okay, thank God, I'm fucking."
Great movie. Now that we talked it out,
Kong bows to no one.
You guys convinced me it was a good movie.
Yeah,
I dig it. All right. This has been my turn at hosting. Thank God somebody else has it next week. That's it for everybody. Good night. We are Comix.
And we are everywhere.
We're everywhere. Good night.
Night.